Check me out now. Return of the smooth operator. Shotty on repeat. I say sleep later. This another favor. Consider me your neighbor. Lost a lot of fam in pursuit of the paper. She gon' catch the vapors when we slide by. The way I speak my mind, it's like I peak my prime, but I ain't close. I cruise through the night air. Fantasy a dream. Real world is a nightmare. Like Claire battling the brainless. Learn to live shameless. Talk about me alive, but claim that I'm nameless. You aimless. So I'ma style on them. They washed up. It's a rap. Throw the towel on them. Gaining miles on them. Otakus for the win. Tacos, it depend on the mood that I'm in. Like Finn when it's time for adventure. This some new blue. Get ready to enter my mind for a few. Come and take a ride with the crew. I'ma show you how to recoup days lost when you vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. About time to regroup. Fly, got my eyes on the view. Never hear lies, only truth. Realize why they vibe with the blue. 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 Vibe with the vibe with the sky. Wait, you know the rest. I'm blessed. I see you frontin' like you ain't impressed, but I still get requests. I'm playing Zelda on the GameCube. I quit spamming my music. Don't ever try forcing the links. That's a high rule. The wind waker, Mother Nature on my side too, controlling the elements. Go and check my avatar. I'm arrows ahead. Get the point. Moving forward. The battle scars accumulated over time are reminders of what I went through as a mind. The trees broke down for this loose leaf. If life's a game of death, I'm Bruce Lee. Ooh wee. Lose sleep on the regular, trying to get this word out. Then I crash nebula. Wish I had a very odd parent, maybe two, but it's cool. Everybody pays dues. Now it's time to make moves. Granny didn't raise me to lose. Think I'm in the mood for a cruise. Wonder why? Come and vibe with the blue. Come 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 vibe with the. Check this out, y'all. I'm back spazzing like the elderly worth of my cousin Beverly. Never swear away from the truth. Just ask Heather, be weather, be tripping, starting to control like our destiny. Always give you the best of me until the death of me. My weaponry is a paintbrush. Hush, don't tell my secret. They get a hold of it. If you leak it, get it. As usual. It's cool. Got you covered though, look. But let me get back to that cool-ish, loose-ish. Why they still lying? They don't do this. Bad at board games, whole world clueless. Selling they soul for Roof Chris. Who's this honored fella? Need a sliced extra mozzarella. Crew got born like they don't trust fun. Why you dodge to tell her? You don't know, but my eyes are better. Life's a gamble, depending on who holding the cards. You can start living at large or it's bon voyage. Charge it to the game. Me and you ain't the same. I'm thinking bigger pictures. Why you still shrinking the frame? Ever blink in the rain? It helps when your eyes dry. Mob with the bright minds. Think you funny, wise guy? Midnight Marauder with a new tribe. Tired of the fake. Come and vibe with the blue sky. Come and vibe with the blue sky. I'm proud of you, try. We get them high. Take them high. What I do, come vibe with the blue. Yeah. Come vibe with the blue. Pass what up? Vibe with the.
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
I have seen everything that has ever happened, ever will happen, ever could happen, and yet, what the hell is this?
Are you ready?
I might take up a couple of heads a night. Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Dog and I fuck on my energy. Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please. I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's your boy Ernie, Blerd without fear. Got the homie who is very out of frame because it's been a while since we've used this one with him on. Got the homie Just Chris Cypher. What is going on?
I'm trying to fix myself. What up now?
Yeah. You all good, pimp. You all good, pimp. No, it was funny because yeah, I actually think that this is because we normally don't use this one very often. So
yeah, it's usually just not you and I.
Yeah. so yeah, this is a rare occurrence that we got going on here. We got the homie Just Chris Cypher in here, fresh
just
out the Poke Center.
Motherfucker just call me Ugandan Charmander. I'm offended.
Oh, dude, no, not like that. Not like that. Actually, I'm not even really in the frame as good. Okay, first off, full disclosure, it's been a journey. That's what I'll say. It
has
been a journey.
No, with you, man, the technology guys have not been kind.
No, they really have not. I'm highly unhappy, very upset at the amount of money I just had to drop with a recent thing. I'll put it like this though. I am happy in the sense though that it was such an easy fix. Like I was actually telling my wife this because she was kind of like, she's like, oh my god, like $200, and I was like, I said, look, babe,
that's actually pretty cheap.
I was like, it could have been worse. I was like, I would rather have to replace the RAM in my computer than have to replace the motherboard or the
GPU
or the CPU or any of that,
all that
shit. Yeah, like just not only that, I don't even want to have to mess with any of it. Like I said, RAM is easy. You just take that shit out and put it right the fuck back in.
Literally, the only thing in a computer nowadays that's not plug and play. Everything else needs a whole set of drivers, compatible equipment. It's a bitch.
Oh yeah, well no, because I even told her. I said like if I had to replace the CPU, I was like, what if I couldn't get the same CPU, or what if I had to go with like a different one, and then. Oh wait, well that CPU isn't compatible with the motherboard I have, and it's like, oh well, shit. What if I didn't do my due diligence and I gotta buy? I either have to go return that CPU or try and find one. What if I can't find one? Then I gotta go get a new motherboard. I was like, look, we got out
$900 later.
Yeah, and that is true, and that's kind of the and Elite X wanted to say, RAM been on sale lately. That's actually how I lucked out at only paying $200. That was actually how I lucked out. Was because I literally, the day that I discovered that it was in fact the RAM, I was able to hit up Best Buy, and which was really weird because I was like, dude, how is it that Best Buy has the same RAM as Amazon and Best Buy is the cheap one? Like usually that's not how this plays out for me. Yeah, that's not the rules.
Usually. I go to Best Buy to see what I want, then go straight to I'll buy it from Best Buy from Amazon. Like, okay, I want this one, this exact model. Hey, what's the SKU number for this one? Cool, thank you. I'm going to Amazon now. Yeah, thank you, Geek Squad.
Right? Look, I ain't shit. I will be sitting in Best Buy with my phone out, like and do it. Like, yeah, Amazon has a thing where you can take a picture. And I would be like, yeah, let me take a picture. Oh shit, y'all got this cheaper. Like dude, I'm I'm a menace. I do that shit in bookstores. I'm a menace. I'm terrible. Like I'll tell the story, and I promise we'll get to the shit we're here to talk about.
They know who they came to see. They know what this is about.
I was gonna say this at this point, y'all kind of know. Y'all know how we do. But no, we were at a Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble chilling. And I saw that they had, and actually that's how I wound up with them. they had the hardcover.
Berserks?
Well, they had those, but they also had like Hellsing and they had Akira and Blade of the Immortal, whatever. I was looking at the Hellsings though, because I was like, man, I kind of want these right now. Man, let me take a picture of this real quick. Let me see what Amazon talking about. And Amazon's books, they were like a whole $20 cheaper per book.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, we just gonna get these off Amazon.
Hey, hold up. You want to hold on?
Yeah, hand me a minute.
You want to go outside? You want to go outside? You know I'm working, right? Do that shit one more time. See what's gonna happen. Sorry, she's out here. She gets annoyed when I don't give her attention. If she know I'm out here trying to be the very best, like nobody ever was.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. To be fair, that is not even anything I would even be too terribly worried about. I am no longer a dog. I'm no longer a dog person just because I eventually had to.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me put her aside. Come on.
Oh yeah, hand me a bit. But I guess on that note, we'll go ahead and start looking at what we got to talk about because we actually got quite a bit. We're actually going to be taking a look at the, of course, X-Men 97 because that's usually what comes up these late Thursdays. We'll at least until maybe next week or the week after. And we're going to take a look at that, talk about the penultimate episode and maybe about some things that really more specifically what we're expecting from the next episode. And then we're going to talk a little bit about why Microsoft ain't shit. Cause that is that's a thing that sadly I think we all kind of know. I think we all know Microsoft ain't shit. They ain't shit, never was shit, never will be shit. But I think it's safe to say we're finally we finally have some even more legitimate reasons as to why they ain't shit as of these last few days. So let's see before we get into all that. Before we get into all that, first and foremost, I would like to take a look at because we got a couple of super chats here. One of them that I'll have to go elsewhere to pull up because, well, yeah, it was from before I actually opened Social Ninja, so I apologize. But the good news is we can always pull these things up now. Where there is a will, there is also a way. A way. For us. First off, let's see if this actually works. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time, Cypher. You will probably not show up on the screen when we switch over to this other thing, because it has literally been a dog's age since we have used it. Let's see here. Oh wait, never mind.
I'm here.
He's here.
Hold on. There it is.
He's here. So here's what's gonna happen. Now I just have to change your name. Look at that. Bam.
There it is. Damn, look at that. Made it look easy.
You're legit. Yeah, that's in the song. That's even in the song. Yeah, make it look easy.
Oh, and more evolutions than Eevee. Oh shit.
Yeah.
More evolutions than Eevee outfit.
Hey, I mean, it's never too late. Is it ever really truly too late?
Speaking of Amazon, keep talking. I'm gonna make a purchase unrelated to this.
He's like, wait a minute, I gotta pick this up. But we got Ralph. It says Ralph's Ralph Innocent. There it is. Yeah, has been cast as Galactus. Yes, I actually saw this earlier. There is so for those that oddly enough, it's kind of funny this comes up because we were literally just kind of, or rather me and a buddy of mine were actually just kind of geeking out about this. Not too terribly long ago. Actually, yeah, right here. We were actually, boom, look at that. Booyah, look at that. My boy Sid out here. That's right, Final Fantasy 16's finest. Sid out here. We got Sid as Galactus. Is going down, y'all. And I'm here for it. I'm excited. Uh,
But he
Cypher-
has to talk like Sid.
Oh yeah. No, that's his normal voice.
No, I know that, but you know Galactus speak with that inflection. You dare.
Oh yeah. Oh
Challenge
no,
Galactus.
no, we ain't hiring for that. We hired him for that.
If Galactus don't pull up to the Milky Way with a cigarette, hey, this ghetto ass motherfucker.
look. I heard y'all had a Milky Way ghetto. I've come to consume it. Like,
God damn, does that mean is Earth Galactus version of like chicken wings or like our Chinese food? You know what I'm saying? Like we're like, I need to cheat on my diet. Let me go to the Milky Way real quick.
Yeah, boy. I came here to get my chicken wings. Like that's what he's like. Is this a Dixie Queen or some shit? Is that what it is? Is this a Waffle House? Connor Hawk says a Waffle House.
We're the Wawas of the Milky Way, bro. I'm telling you.
Right? Dude, that's who we are now. That's who we are now, dude. That's all we got.
That's what happened. Them fucking bird people really they didn't have to hoe us like that. Let's just get out the way.
Dude, they really didn't. They really did. They put us on they put us all the way on Front Street. Like for real.
All that because Xavier was trying to fucking clap some galactic cheeks.
Yeah, he wanted bird cheeks. This is why we're a Milky Way ghetto.
Yeah, no, this motherfucker said, man, yo, he really just say, fuck my kids, right?
Ooh.
Have you seen her? Like, I'm surprised you like when we spoke on that episode, he didn't come back to her. The first thing she shows a picture is like, okay, before you get mad at me, Logan, look at her, please, and tell me you wouldn't do the same. Tell me you wouldn't say fuck these kids and not go up there. I rest my case,
dude. It's been something. Man, first and foremost, though. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, dude, you know something else I never did? Ooh.
Was it
this
on
is
that
gonna
Oh.
No, this is just gonna be very telling. Oh wait, there it is. Bam, there. Okay, I did fix it. Okay, so booyah, we got one from New Money Baby with the 499 says Blerd, Robo, Cypher, what's good, gang? Magneto said, oh, how I've waited to say these two words to you, my old friend. Shut up.
Wow.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I wish he would have said 3. Or not 3, but 4. They'd been like, man, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna say something very disingenuous. If this was any other episode, I would have said that would have been the best part of that episode. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing really I remember of that episode. But then everything else, I was like, I can't say that. I can't say that was the best part of that episode because let's be real, that episode had some heat.
Ooh, man, it was. Man,
I'm gonna let you speak. You're the comic book. I got some shit to say, but I feel because shameless plug for you. I guess it's your channel, but anyways, I saw your Onslaught on his way video, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's not up until I read that when I read the first Onslaught, right? It was I was 7,
mm-hmm.
right? And the only reason why 7 or 8 years old because of Marvel vs. Capcom because he was the final boss, and I thought the character was dope. I loved it, but I didn't realize like was I looking at that through the lens of a 7-year-old,
gotcha.
right? And then you point out some shit. I'm like, I have to reread this shit. So my perspective changed between this morning, and now. So I'm gonna let you speak about the episode because I had some shit to say, and now I feel like I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, I need to stop watching Blerd Without Fear because now my reality, motherfucker, used a reality stone on me, and I was like, hold up. I was 7 and I thought dumb shit was cool.
Okay, look here. I'm not gonna hold you. The idea of Onslaught to me, just to me, was dumb on its face, even when I was a kid. Because it just okay. Here, let me pull this up because this is something I use. I use this this definition. I use this definition very often. Some of you who have been with the channel for a while, which by the way, speaking of, shout out to Connor Hawk over there with the biddies, with the 10 biddies. Says Beast did the 5 fingers, say to the face, slap. Hey, look, that he really did. I'm not gonna lie. like Beast has been saying some wild shit, but saying it in the nicest, most intelligent way humanly possible. And I'm here for it.
Beast has been smooth as a motherfucker with it. You know what I mean? Like even when he dropped that MLK verse, I say verse, but quote.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, he did that shit so smooth and so contextually correct that I'm not even mad at him. Like, give him a pass. He gets a pass for the day. He can say nigga.
Oh,
like he's going to the cookout.
Oh no, I've been like, look, man, he good. He good. Look, I know he's white under all that blue fur, but he's good. He's
good. He's coming to the cookout.
Yeah. He's one of us. He's one of us now. But no, this right
think it's real.
right. But no, this right here, I think it should pull. Well, I guess it would. Let's see here. Maybe if I did it like this. There we go. Okay, that works better. Occam's razor is the thing I like to use a lot. Occam's razor is, for all intents and purposes, it is just the simple idea that the least complicated solution is usually the correct one. And in order for Onslaught to be a thing, there's so many moving parts that have to be in play that, like, it just was like, it was as, and I think I said this in the video, Onslaught was as dumb to me as a kid as the Spider Clone saga was. Like when the, for those of you who y'all may, I'm sure everyone remembers the Spider Clone saga, but when they did that saga, it was this whole deal where they were like, oh, hey, you know the Spider-Man you've been following this entire time? Oh, guess what? He's not the real Spider-Man. It's this new guy that showed up, and the Spider-Man you've been following, since day one is a phony. Like, I wish I had the
Jackal
clip.
Situation, right? When the Jackal, this one when the Jackal was fucking shit up, right?
And it was like all behind the scenes, shit. But yeah, like when you get to, by the time you get to Onslaught, I mean, it's like, bruh, it's like, okay, so we had to, so for those of just on the off chance that someone doesn't know, who or what Onslaught is. Onslaught is, so you know how if you watched X-Men 97 and this most recent episode, and Charles Xavier is he gets that look on his face. Yeah, he gets that look on his face right there, and he's like, oh shit, Magnus, you done fucked up. And Magnus is like, oh shit, I fucked up. And then all of a sudden, he's like, yeah, man, you really fucked up. And then next thing you know, Magnus is like, no, Charles, get out of my head, Charles. And it didn't happen.
That's exactly what happened, by the way.
This is exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened. It's not in this precise moment, but in the next episode is when it will likely happen. But there's a point where after what happens, with Wolverine, because as we saw in this episode, Wolverine gives Magneto the old stabby stab. Like, people have been literally begging for Wolverine to use his claws on somebody since the original X-Men.
Somebody with flesh. Let's
that's what I mean. Like on an actual person. And it finally happened, and we got to see it. We got to see the blood and everything. Wolverine is whispering sweet nothings in Magneto's ear while he does it. And next thing you know, Magneto's like, you know what? I've been waiting to do this for a long time. And then that was the moment I think everybody knew what time it was. And all of a sudden, you see this man's claws, like Wolverine's like, oh, shit. He made my shit shrivel up. And he's like, yeah, you know I did, bitch. And then next thing you know, Wolverine's like, no. And Charles is like, no, why did I bring you? And next thing you know, Wolverine's like, oh, why did you bring me, Charles?
Can I just say this, right? Like, this is the shit that pisses me off about Charles Xavier, why he's been regarded throughout the years as the biggest piece of shit, right? Is that I can see this storyline making sense if there was like, yo, we're thin out. this is who we got to go to Asteroid M. Sorry, Logan, man. I know you're gonna, but you have to come, man. Can you? And Logan's like, yo, you know I'm down, right? But there was clearly two teams. There was clearly a planning stage, right? We saw it. We saw the boardroom meeting, like the war room meeting. We saw the Black Air Force energy. And at any point, these motherfuckers were like, okay, they got Sunspot. Confirmed. Sunspot, Rogue, and Magneto. Wolverine needs to be nowhere near that type of matchup. Because no, that was just like if you were to tell me, like if there was like in the next episode, there was like a confession that Xavier was like, actually, I always hated Logan, and I think subconsciously I brought him this for him to die. I would have been like, that tracks. Because there's that would make sense. Way that nobody predicted this. So the king of magnetism, the motherfucker that can control the magnetism of the Earth polarity to such a degree that he can change the tide of the ocean, right? You're gonna send the motherfucker who is literally coated in metal to fight him, to be near him.
It's like, come on, bro.
Yo, Magnus could have used that motherfucker the same way Jean Grey used Morph as Hulk. He just could have spun him around as a Beyblade and just took everybody out.
It dipped. It dipped, but no, this is what we get. We get Wolverine, getting his adamantium wig snatched. And this is ultimately, this is what kind of leads us. This is actually the moment in question right here. When he does that, this is where he's like, no, I must take you out. And he shuts down Magneto's mind, and in doing so, he's also brought Magneto's psyche into his own, and Magneto's personality, his anger, his hatred, his disdain for humanity, and probably even some other people, and it mixes with Charles Xavier's own id, and then it becomes the Onslaught, more or less. And it, I don't know, it just, on paper, I'm pretty sure, when they were in the X office cooking this up, I'm pretty sure they were like, oh, dude, this is heat. This is heat, man. We got it. This is a banger right here. This is a hit. But it was just I don't know, something must have happened between then and there that to me, that shit landed like a wet fart. I was just like it was that moment where you think you got a fart, but you actually shit. It's like, oh damn, that's what that was in my estimation. Oh, you are muted, sir. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure it's not on my side. No, you should be volumated on my side. Hold up. Here, let's see. Here, let me see. Let me give me. Yeah, you are still no volume. Oh, wait. I'm checking something. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, there he is.
Okay, how about now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Honestly, nothing changed. All I changed was turn. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, all I did was turn off my hang up and call back.
Yeah,
Discord's doing that bullshit.
Yeah, that's why eventually at some point we're gonna switch to just doing these in Google Meets, because Discord's always on that bullshit.
But anyways, what I was saying was, when it comes down to my perspective with Onslaught, right? Mm-hmm. So when I liked it, okay, so I kept seeing it now, right? I like the idea, and I think it's because I was a kid, because of the the Magneto's bad vibes versus Charles's pent up trauma, making this this individual, and the individual was able to psychically make himself a body. I thought that shit was dope, right? However, thinking about it now, at that age, I also thought that it was all a dream at the end was still a good twist. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about it now. If I would read the Onslaught saga, the first one, right, with my adult No Hope eyes, would I be able to enjoy it? And as you explained, I was like, yeah, no, it sounds stupid. And the way I'm thinking, and again, I remember this Onslaught being on Marvel's Capcom, the final boss, and I thought he looked amazing. He looked dope.
He looked great.
Moveset was amazing, right? And then I remember reading, I remember when he sent like Juggernaut from like Vancouver to New Jersey in one hit was amazing. And him only to be uttered one word, Onslaught, and I was like, that's pretty cool, right? And this is just the way I think. And now I'm thinking about it, right? Because I remember the even as a kid, the Spider Clone Saga, I thought it was dope from the eyes of the kid because I get to see different toys being made.
Yeah.
Right. From a perspective, oh shit, I would love to have a metal Spider-Man, or Iron Spider-Man. I would love to have a Doc Ock Spider-Man type shit. You know what I mean? But in execution, it was trash. Now that's how I feel about but I didn't feel this way about Onslaught. Now you're making me want to reread that whole thing, and me coming back and be like, yep, it was trash. I apologize for my outburst. However, comma.
I love it.
Here's my thing. This is all I'm gonna say about it, right? I do believe that they are gonna do a good job with Onslaught because Bastion to me was the most overhyped villain in the X-Men series, my opinion. So I remember his whole run against Hope Summers, and I thought that run was not as good as some people would say. I forgot what's the name of it, but you know what I mean. Basically, when Hope Summers
was during Messiah Complex.
Yeah, that's what it was, right? That was like after House of M shit, right?
That was like the second major story arc that he was a part of. Yeah.
And what Bastion to me was like, I was like, they were just fighting a regular white guy. They were just fighting a souped up fucking Bill Gates. That's how I felt about it. I was like, okay, they're okay. This is Steve Jobs or Elon Musk was the final boss. Like that's how I took it, right? And then in X-Men '97, I love this motherfucker. Not like as a villain. Like I was like, God damn, this motherfucker is menacing. And that's why I feel like if they do bring Onslaught, I do believe that they will do a good job just because the writing of the show has been that good.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. It's the trick with Bastion is you. I remember when Bastion was first introduced in in the comics, at least when he was officially introduced, because technically his first appearance is kind of weird. But yeah, when he first started showing up, I thought he was a strange individual. It was like, dude, who is this guy? Like, why is he like showing up in Spider-Man comics and all the other Marvel comics that are out right now? I was like, who? Like, I was like, who is this cat? And then you get to Operation Zero Tolerance, you're like, oh, he's that dude. By the time you get to Messiah Complex, Bastion's changed a lot, and that's kind of where I feel like. If you had a lot of story to play with in regards to Bastion to really be able to tell a story about him that would make sense. I feel like, if you do the same thing with Onslaught, if you make it this deal where you say, okay, hey, let's take some of the bullshit out of this. Let's simplify it a bit more. Let's make it where it's not quite as, it's not as convoluted as I probably made it out, to sound. But it is definitely something where I feel like maybe it could have been done a little cleaner. I think that Onslaught will be handled well. I feel like with like a lot of things about X-Men that I don't like, I usually wind up liking them in the animated series that they like. There's very few things that I have disliked about X-Men as a whole, that when I see them in, the animated show or on this show specifically, that I'm like, okay, they actually did do this better. This actually makes more sense now. This is probably how it should have been in the first place. But that is, I think that's 110 million% right there. Real quick though, Because we do have some we got some stuff to hit. We got Connor Hawk over on the Twitch side with 30 bit. He says Magneto said, yeah, let me talk to you real quick. Let me get that magnetism up in you. Oh, we also got Stomp 10 out here with the 489 says X-Men 97 is consistently so damn good. Easily the best show on streaming right now next to Velma season 2. Oh Lord, we don't talk about Velma season 2.
Yeah. He's trying to start something. He's trying to start something right now. I know an instigator when I see him.
Hey, no. You ain't gonna get me.
Not today, Satan.
Nah. We also got 10 biddies again from Connor Hawk on the Twitch side says, Blerd, tell us how Force works. We'll save the day in episode 10. Okay. Look, they're gonna need a lot more of the Force works to save the day. Nah, they're gonna need some serious help. I will now. I think, did I save this? I think I saved it. Let me make sure that I saved this. There is a tweet, and I showed it in my video. I showed it in my video for this week's X-Men 97. And it's okay, those are the old, okay, here it is. Found it. This right here, Bo DeMaio, who is the writer of X-Men 97, put this tweet out here and said, here's some extra credit homework for next week's episode of
This is
X-Men
the Groundhog
97.
This is the Groundhog Star Trek, right? Well, not Groundhog, but like the time loop shit.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it kind of is and it kind of isn't. It's one of those where instead of it just being one person who's affected, everyone's affected. But basically, yeah, this episode, Cause and Effect, is from season 5. Season 5, episode 18. Actually went back and rewatched it for the first time in a little bit. But it is actually one of what I think is one of the more interesting episodes of that season. But basically what happens is you're actually focused a bit more on Dr. Crusher in this episode because she's kind of the one who is the first to realize what's going on. But like, yeah, she kind of like when you come into the episode, you started off where the Enterprise, like something's happening. You don't really know who is attacking them or why they're being attacked or if it's even an actual attack. And they're trying to abandon ship, and the ship, the Enterprise ends up blowing up before they can get everyone to safety. And then the next thing you know, Dr. Crusher's playing cards. She's playing I think she was playing Texas Hold'em with Data and Worf and Commander Riker.
Damn Trekkies.
But yeah, hey, I'm that guy, man. I'm if there's anything that I love almost as much as like comics or as much as comics, it's Star Trek. But yeah, so when you get through that episode, it's like Dr. Crusher is recognizing that, wait, I've done this before. Or wait a minute, Geordi, you came in here with these same symptoms the other day, didn't you? And he's like, no, never. And she's like, that's weird. And like she keeps having these deja vus. And eventually gets to the point where everyone else is starting to notice that it's happening. And they realize, oh, wait, we are caught in this loop. And are we just fated to keep doing this until I don't know what happens? Now, there's also something very weird that happens at the end of the episode that you may or may not see coming. I would say if you have any interest in going to go back and watch that episode, which I do advise you do, it's a very good episode. But if you're like a person that's never seen it before, I don't want to ruin it. But I will just say that based on what we see in that episode, I can easily say that we're probably going to wind up seeing some characters that we have not seen in a while. Maybe some characters that maybe you might not have thought about in some time. Like I think we Man, yeah, I don't know. It just, I feel like this, whatever it is they do, it will wind up setting up the next season in a way where you could want, like, yeah, I know a lot of people are upset that, oh man, why wasn't this character on the main roster? Why wasn't that character on the main roster for this? Like, why are we still using these same old characters? I could see some of those people finally feeling vindicated by next season if what I think happens will happen. And maybe we see some characters on like maybe if the timey-wimey shenanigans are so far-reaching that when we get to the end, we have a team that doesn't look exactly like the team we had before. Like, maybe some of those same characters are there, but maybe there's some characters that weren't. Like, what if we get back in? Oh, Psylocke is on the team now, and it's almost as if she's always been there. Oh, what if, let's say... Well, Emma Frost would make some sense as well, considering how they kind of set her up. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like, what if we just started seeing characters that we don't normally see on the team? What if we come back and Jubilee's not on the team? What if she's on Generation X?
So,
you know
I have a theory.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot.
I have a theory because I know this is part of this, like, the segment we're talking about predictions. Mm-hmm. And after doing some research, because I didn't even see the Star Trek research episode. I just saw what the post, and then I just looked it up real quick.
Yeah,
I think our biggest clues of what's been happening, or what was supposed to happen in the series, comes from the intro song.
Yeah,
right. Mm-hmm. The intro song has done something like when there's certain things that they change subtly, and there's certain things that they change like very obvious, like with Madeline Pryor and Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, like, because they start out, she had the long hair like down the way Madeline was, and then it's like, oh, now she got the ponytail.
The bun, the ponytail like she had in the original, right?
Mm-hmm. Same with Storm. They did the same with Storm. Like, they went from mohawk with the silver and white, silver and gold, to long hair with the giant size X-Men fit. Goddess fit.
So those are the obvious change, but there's a couple that always like trip me up, right? And at first, like the first couple episodes, I was like, okay, it's probably because it's a new show, new season, right? But then was the Madeline thing that made me think, like, okay, so in the original song, when Maureen does the claws and they do the transition to the chain link fence, it's Jubilee that holds it. And this time it's Sunspot, right? They showed this was in the original with Sinister is like teleporting and Morph is shooting at Sinister, right? Now in the show, Morph has knowledge of Sinister, but nobody else has knowledge of the fact that he dealt with Sinister before, which seems like that was a big part, a big part of his upbringing. Like, but then everybody's familiar with Sinister at the same time. Nobody's familiar with the history. Like he had to specify how dangerous is Sinister, right? He had Asteroid M, right? In the beginning, like, oh, Magneto's been a hero. Why would Asteroid M be a thing? And like in this last episode, so what I think is happening is that Cable is gonna be the catalyst to the next season, right? Because he's been jumping back and forth. We never got an answer to that. We see him fighting Apocalypse, right? We see him fighting Apocalypse, and he goes, "Doesn't matter how many times I jump, I can't get this shit right." And there's always been a change in the timeline, because it was implied that he has never met. The first time he was able to reach Madeline to warn her was that was the first and only time that he was able to do that, and his jumping, right? I do believe that him jumping back this time is what's gonna set up the next season. So it's gonna start off kind of like at the beginning, like same thing, like nobody knows what the fuck is happening, different roster, different shit. But instead of the bad guy being Onslaught, because I don't think they're gonna defeat Onslaught. I think Onslaught is gonna be, my prediction, too powerful to defeat, and Bastion is gonna fuck everybody up on the island. That Cable's gonna break from the Sinister's trance, whatever, and then he's gonna go back in time to try to reset everything. But what he's doing so is jumping to another multiversal line, because everything is the multiverse now, and he's gonna have a whole different team to work with, and then that's gonna probably bring up Apocalypse, trying to come back into the present. I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna defeat Onslaught. I think Onslaught is actually gonna fuck everybody up, and then they have to. Then Cable's gonna go back and try to fix everything, and then that's just gonna introduce, like I said, like the different team members because of that. Because always, like every time something happens within the show, the intro changes either subtly or obviously, and I think that's kind of like the whole, everything's multiverse now, and that's just Cable constantly going back in time and fucking shit up.
Yeah, it's funny you say that too, because there's also something else that kind of crossed my mind. Now that you say that, I wouldn't be shocked, just because based on some things that are more explored this season versus the original show. Like, one of the things I constantly bring up is the relationship, the friendship between Jean Grey and Storm. So it's a thing that is, constantly on my mind because of how it's depicted. Because in the original cartoon, Storm and Jean barely said more than a handful of words to each other. Like, Storm was always hanging out with Rogue in the original cartoon. Yeah. Like, it's not to say that her and Jean
or the Morlocks.
Yeah. Like, and it wouldn't say Storm wasn't hanging out with Jean every once in a while, but it was clear that they weren't super close. And then you get to this show and it's like, oh, sister this and my best friend that, which is accurate to the comics. I wonder if the X-Men we have been following, while yes, the same things are happening, I wonder if this is actually not the correct
the main timeline.
The main timeline. Like, what if we get to the end? This is like, oh shit, maybe that's like, kind of like, it's kind of alluding to the thing that happens in that episode of Cause and Effect. What if we see a group of X-Men show up that are those actual original X-Men, but the ones that are actually from that show, not this one? Like, it would be a lot to deal with. I'm not saying I want it to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised. But as far as, I guess that kind of gets far and away from answering the question how Force works will come into play. Honestly, I don't think you're going to see that at all. I don't think you're going to see Force works at all. I mean, you might get some nods, but I feel like they're going to keep this very much. I think they're going to keep this very much focused on just the X-Men themselves.
Because no,
oh, go ahead. Shoot.
Another thing that always like, okay, so I remember when the show was marketed, right? Mm-hmm. And I was about to ask you, it's crazy. I was about to ask you this a few episodes ago, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought this was supposed to be a sequel to the animated series.
Mm-hmm. It is,
right? And but then there's certain things that they ask questions about that I feel like, okay, but that already happened. That always been answered.
Yeah.
It's been answered.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, that was already like a plot point. Like, for example, they talk about the Phoenix a lot. They talk about Jean, like, by the way, Rogue, her shade. Jean dying, been there, done that. I was like,
yeah, I was like, all right. I was like, first off, calm down, Rogue. You put a woman in a whole coma. Be quiet.
Yeah,
like, you need to calm down. You used to be a bad guy, Rogue. Calm down.
let's calm down, touchy feely over here.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that a lot of things, like, we're learning for the first time with them, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of things, like, if you have intimate knowledge of the original series, you're like, wait, I thought that was already resolved. For example, Emma Frost turning into Diamond, mm-hmm. right? That was a shock. Beast was shocked, like, analyzing. I'm like, yeah, but we knew this. You know what I mean? Like, this.
Well, no, they didn't. They didn't know. Well, no, because
in the original series.
Well, in the original series, Emma didn't do any of that because that was actually before she could even do that.
Okay, cool. So then I misremember that. Okay,
yeah.
But then moving on for that, we talk when we talk about everything that has happened, right? And the things that we learned with them, the things that they alluded to that happened in the past, like the little Easter eggs here and there. I always think, like, okay, either we knew this already, but why are we acting like this is like the first time? Like, for example, like, people learn about Sinister being the threat that he is. I'm like, whoa, you guys have dealt with Sinister multiple times, mm-hmm. right? So why is the shock? You know what I mean? Why? All I can think about is the fact that
seasons.
Huh? Across multiple seasons,
yeah. Like, they dealt with him in both the second and I want to say both the I think it was both the second, fourth, and fifth season. I think. And
the first one he got mentioned like, oh, like, little Easter is like, it was Sinister.
It was at the very end. First season. He was in the stinger at the end of the first season. So with a completely different voice actor.
That's yo, for real. And
Sinister knows like what your future holds. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I apologize. Carry on.
No. But my point is that what, like, I feel like the biggest throwaway line was the biggest throwaway line that was used was the whole Cable, like, oh man, I can't ever get it right no matter how many times I jump, right? And for some reason, that point with Madeline is the point that he gets getting pulled back. But this motherfucker she hasn't malfunctioned, hasn't been able to pull back. He's been, he's in the final battle now and all this shit. So all I can think about is, like, it's like, okay, there is a constant, right? A multiversal constant, which has to be Madeline dying, right? Doesn't matter which way. That doesn't matter. No shit guy has to get worked regardless, right? That's the constant.
Right.
Bishop is nowhere to be seen. All I can think about is, okay, what if this motherfucker, and my only evidence for this is literally the intro. Every time this motherfucker has come back, because remember, Cable's doing this back and forth jump since the original season, right? The original show. What if that the way this story ends is like the X-Men they have to take an L. They have to take a massive L. And just like on some Flashpoint Paradox shit, basically goes like, fuck, I fucked it up again. I thought that with this team, it would have been solid. Because all of us has talked about how OP the X-Men are on paper. Like this season. Like, let's talk about the squad right now. And that doesn't feel like it was by mistake. Gambit was powerful enough to destroy Master Mold. Rogue is, the powerhouse of the team. You have fucking Morph out here turning into the Hulk. So I feel like that was like that's like a too big to fail X-Men squad right there. Plus Wolverine, all that good shit. What if his Cable is changing shit up to get the perfect team to fight the perfect what he considered the biggest threat, and he somehow keeps fucking it up. Only this time, maybe instead of him going back in time, it'll be somebody like Scott.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I like, here's the thing, and here I want to actually pull up this because we got a lot of super chats here. We got stuff. Exactly. We got Night Parade Dragon here, man, with the 5 months in the Blerd Club gold mine. Says if Onslaught pops up, I'm just gonna assume the whole MCU has been Heroes Reborn the whole time, and that would make so much sense. My brain melts. It's funny because that is actually the thing. I slick forgot about that. That is kind of the next kind of progression.
Trajectory?
Yeah, it's like you go into like Heroes Reborn, all that craziness, all those wacky, zany shenanigans, all that mess. Like, here's the thing, and so this is one of the reasons why, and I think this is a little plot point / factoid that keeps getting slept on. And I don't know if I'll be able to show it here because we got I might have to move something around, but you can kind of see right here. I'm going to let me unlock this because I want to move it around. I want to move you, but you can kind of see like right here. But you can kind of see it like right in here. I mean, it's a little well, not that one. That one. There we go. Booyah! Right in there. That guy. This man right here, just hiding in the background. Which kind of got people talking because, it's the same studio that animates Marvel What If. Okay. It's all Marvel Studios animation. But that said, I would not be shocked if, there are some multiversal shenanigans, with all the wibbly wobbly timey wimey that's going on this show. I would not be shocked. I would not be surprised if, maybe we got a little bit more of a connection.
All I gotta say is, Loki season 2 pretty much solidified that everything is connected.
Oh yeah, no, it all is. It all is.
So yeah. I can see. Actually, before I go on, right? What was your prediction before I talk about the intro and how this, everybody dying is like the natural endpoint for this? What was your original prediction?
Oh no, just the fact that they were going to wind up, like, just as far as like the episode as a whole, I felt like it was going to be one of those deals where we constantly kind of got what season? I think it was season 2 they did this. It was was it called Time Bandits? It might have been. I'm thinking it was like the Time Bandits or Time Fugitives or whatever. Yeah, because I think Time Bandits was a TV, like a movie. It was Time Fugitives when they were Bishop and Cable kept going back and forward, and it was like had to do with Apocalypse trying to get the he was trying to get the legacy virus, basically what was effectively the legacy virus out there. And it went one way, then it went bad, and then they had to come back and do it again, but do it, with a different setup of, have people in different places, have different events play out so that they could get the most favorable. It was the episode where basically they had to get Wolverine infected with the legacy virus so that his healing factor could build up the antibodies, and then that would make it to where there was a cure for the virus, and then it wouldn't wipe out mutant kind, this, that, and the third, so on and so forth. I'm not saying it's gonna be that convoluted, but I could easily see an instance where you get something similar, where you get Cable just going like constantly, boom, 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 going back and forward, and then even with all that, that still kind of keeps my prediction ultimately doesn't really change very much. The only thing that changes is maybe who I think might show up at the end of it, or or whether or not, like, the only really new moving part is if there was like that older original, like, reality, like X-Men, animated series, if that was actually a different timeline than this one, but just kind of on the same trajectory, that's the only thing that really changes for me. But like at the end of the day, like a new X-Men squad coming out of this, a situation where we get back to the mansion, and instead of it being Cyclops, Storm, Wolverine, Jubilee, Rogue, Jean Grey, Beast, instead maybe you see Archangel, maybe you see Psylocke, maybe you might see, like, Wolverine might be there, but he may go off and go do his own thing because of the whole Bone Claw deal. But like, you're not going to see all the same players, but instead of it being like this whole, hey, we decided to change the roster, it's just more of a, oh yeah, this is the team that always was. Or something along that line. That's kind of where that's where my head's pretty much been at the whole time.
I got it. No, I like the reason why I lean towards like the multiversal shit, just because of the nature of all these shows being multiversal, and I have some multiversal component, and to me, I think the show has done very well to subvert expectations. You know what I mean? Like, sassy Magneto going back to being unsassy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, he's back to being angry Magneto.
I know, right? He's but all I can think about is it's just the fact that even the way this team was set up, right? Like, everybody was showing up, like, it's showing at some point showed death flags, right? When it comes down to like the final speeches and stuff, like I like one of my favorite scenes, only not because of the speech itself, even though it was cute, but it was like what was happening in the background. Like the X-Jet, I think it was the X-Jet, was dodging all these Sentinels, and Rogue and not Rogue, and Jean Grey and Storm are having like all this like beautiful sister, whether you're mine or no, whatever the case might be. And then I'm
mind your weather your mind and mind your weather,
some shit like that. And all I can see was like, yeah, that's cute and all. But can you have this conversation telepathically? Because this Sentinel's fucking up the sky right now, and Forge is doing like flying the shit out of this plane. And he's like, I missed you too. Like, but just need to get one of you need to get the fuck off the plane.
Honestly, I kind of have expected one of them to get snatched, is what I thought was gonna happen. But no, we got another one here. This is the Inquisitive Mug with the $5 says they're gonna make Rogue kill Magneto. No other reason to have just her and Sunspot there. Well, I mean, to be fair, originally, when they were doing this, Magneto still had the Acolytes. So that's kind of the thing that's changed from the comics. And it was Colossus, not Rogue or Sunspot. Sunspot wasn't even within a country mile of Asteroid M when this shit popped off.
Shit, I think the closest thing that came to Sunspot was actually Magma on the X-Men Legends game.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
that was the closest thing.
That's as much as your ass gets. But no, and since Colossus isn't present, and it would probably take a little more setup, because Colossus had a lot of moving parts to why he betrayed the X-Men and went to Asteroid M. So there was a lot of that going on as well.
Here's the thing. I think narrowly speaking, Rogue killing Magneto wouldn't work.
I wouldn't want to see it. I feel like it would work, but just let Charles do his thing. Let Charles do his
That's
thing.
what I'm saying, because I think with Rogue, like it'll be too many flip flops, like of her character, right? Because
she's gonna be looking like Big Show. She's gonna be looking like Big Show, like I forget what pay-per-view it was, but Big Show had 3 different turns in the same night. He was a babyface, then went heel, went back to, or I think he was a heel that turned babyface and then went back to being heel, and I was just like,
wasn't that like WCW versus WWF? I think it was.
No, this was a WWE.
This is WWE. Oh,
yeah, this is a WWE. Like Big Show literally had like 3 turns in one night. I was like, bro, this is exhausting.
That's what I'm saying, though. I think because Rogue, she had the character arc when she thought she killed Trash, and she woke up that morning still thinking that she murked him, right?
Yeah, she thought she did. Yeah.
Her speech to Xavier and then her defecting all made, narrowly speaking, for her setup, made perfect sense.
Yeah.
Right? And then for her to turn around and be like, okay, nah, Magnus, now I gotta kill you. To me, it was like, what was all that setup for then?
It would be too quick.
She was gonna turn her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like for that to happen, I think she would be heartbroken for Wolverine, but for everything they've done with her, I feel like she would be the type of person to rationalize that as a casualty of war type thing.
Mm. Yeah,
I mean,
something bigger than Wolverine getting his adamantium snatched out is what would be needed, in by my estimation. But yeah,
I don't think naturally speaking, Rogue killing Magneto, like I said, if it happens and they do it well, then I'll eat my words. I'll admit it on the next episode. I'll be like, yeah, guys, I'm my bad. But I just don't think right now, because Rogue became my favorite character this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when she was talking about Gambit after killing Trash, like, nah, he killed a good man, my man. I'm like, God damn, speak your truth, girl. Then she got laid the fuck out. I was like, oof.
Oh yeah, no, she got dunked on. We got Tony Guzman here with a $9.99 super chat sticker saying thank you. Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you, fam.
We also got
Almost says thank you.
Oh man, look at that. Look, man.
I'm making it up. I don't even know he's watching. I'm just saying he would say thank you.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would. Also, I probably should have said this at the top of the show because we just kind of ended up just going straight into it. But Robo is not here right now. He's having some inclement weather in his area that has knocked out his internet. In case anyone was wondering. We have got Rough Rider here hooking us up with them. Oh man, 16 months. Talking about the card game, yeah, and then also hit us with some. And man, dude, out here, just bringing it, dude. Love to see it. We've also got the Elite X1 with the $5 says, man, you know what the fuck will blow everybody's mind if Monica Rambeau shows up in an episode in Beast's lab in bed like at the end of the Marvels. See, here's the thing.
I'll tell you right now, we will not see Blerd that week.
No,
because he'll be comatose.
Oh no, dude, I'd be dead. Like that would, I'm not gonna lie, that would be me. Like I'm not gonna lie, that would be one of those I can die happy now. I just be like, all right. Like that.
If Monica Rambeau shows up, even as a cameo, promise you, the episode title and the thumbnail is just gonna be all iteration of Monica Rambeau.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I tell you what I would do, and you know what? And if it happens, I will totally eat my words to do this. I would reach out to Russell Dauterman. For those who don't know, Russell Dauterman, he of Marvel artist fame, and you've probably seen these because they make the rounds. These make the rounds. But Russell Dauterman, a ways back, he did a piece. He did a piece. Here, I'm gonna pull this up so I can see. He did one of these where it was like every iteration of Storm that ever was.
Okay, but that's fire though.
I would reach out and be like, hey man, how many coins? How many coins would I need to pay you to make me one of these, but it's Monica Rambeau? And that would be the thumbnail for the video. I promise you. That would be
you
the
guys heard it
thumbnail
here
for
first.
the video.
If Monica Rambeau makes a cameo,
that's it.
You know what? Like that's it. Not even like just a cam. Okay, does the cameo has to be like her in the flesh or animated flesh, or can it be like a mention?
She got to show up. She actually got.
Okay.
I tell you what, if they mention her, I will. You will get a look. I will do The video will just be me talking about Monica Rambeau. That's all it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be talking about anybody else. There's not y'all remember. Wait. Y'all remember that the Hydra Cap video where they made the reveal and I was right about Hydra Cap? That's the type of video y'all can expect. It'll just be me talking shit and being so proud that Monica Rambeau's in. That's all it would be. It wouldn't be. No, oh wait.
Oh shit.
Wait a minute. Shit. Did he make it?
Shit.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hold your boy up in this zone. Watch me.
Watch me. Wait, do we got him?
Hoodie's coming back up. I.
Wait,
Bro, thank you for coming. I was carrying this shit. I'm joking.
Bro, my guy out here's.
Hey, just throwing it out there. You weren't here, and I didn't talk shit. Just saying.
He didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He actually kept it. He kept it simple. Yeah, matter of fact, here I got to do this for you. For you here. We appreciate you. Like it's. I was worried. I had concerns. I was like, I haven't heard back from him. I was like, is he? Is he? Is he good?
Things where I was like this is about to piss me off because then I'm like trying to hook it up. The computer's like, oh yeah, I'm hooked up to your phone now, and then it'd be like, you don't have any internet. I'm like, I do have internet. What are you doing? I was all screwing my phone.
It's funny because I was just about to text you too. Yo, you good?
Nah,
like,
y'all came back on. I'm like, all right, you're lucky.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Oh, what's
He
up,
made
though?
it.
Why?
He made it. He made it. We got him.
What's
we
up,
got
everybody? What's up, everybody?
You
I will
did-
say.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Before we get into it, before you catch me up, or I just jump in blind, it's okay. But sound is low. Hold on. Here we go. How about now?
Yeah.
Damn, you got that ASMR voice going on.
Yeah. No, see, he's got to whisper. He has to whisper into the microphone.
Let me all tell you what's really good up in here.
Ooh, why am I hard?
What I really danger.
Wait, where are my buttons? My buttons.
Danger.
There we go.
What I really need to know is how are there 180 some odd people and only 80 some odd likes? That's what I need to know.
Oh,
because you weren't here.
Wait, the math. Bro,
It ain't math.
It ain't mathing. Oh my god.
Well, we know the common denominator. If Robo's not here, the likes drop by half.
It really do. Well, I tell you what, you know what? And speaking of, I missed one. I feel like I just had a Little Mermaid moment. Zotalor. I missed one. We got a $4.99 here from the homie Carlos Johnson out here. Let me I'm gonna pull it up. Can I pull up this way? I should be able to pull up this way. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, bro. Oh wait, that was too much. That was too much mustard right there. There we go. Look at that. Got our boy in here. Says, can we admit Wolverine and Storm jacked up the timeline? Also, I love how Rogue said Morph didn't last 30 minutes, bro. First off, the slander, the slanderous words of Rogue. And she said that shit country as fuck too. He didn't even last 30 minutes.
But no. She respected his pronouns.
Oh yeah, she's like, they didn't last. Yeah, she did. She's like, they didn't even last 30 minutes.
That's what's up.
Which is funny because it was like, wow, like y'all, you really just gonna tell him Morph that he wasn't even on. They weren't even on the team that long. Damn, man, out here.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of cope though because he went ham when he was there. That was a, and I feel it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? How many times have been like, yeah, but it was the best 30 minutes of your life. And it's like he went in, he did his thing, and then didn't. But
hey,
More Smash.
We ain't here to talk about that. We ain't here to talk about that. We got we got Rough Rider out here. Said beta.
That's what's up. Beta.
Hey, Jesse Lee Peterson don't know nothing about that.
That's mine. I snatched it.
He's like it's your. Do you know what you should do? You should trademark it. And
I should look it up. And if he ain't trademarked it yet, I'm like mine.
Yeah, like
and then screw him.
Dang, I'm gonna copyright my shit and get paid.
Look, the next time he calls somebody a beta male, you be like,
Nope, that's mine. That's mine.
It's like I took that. I took it. Here. Sign here, and here. You have been served. We also got New Money Baby out here. Says, you think there could be a time skip from the 97, like from 97 to now? I don't think they'll time skip. I actually think they'll keep it. Like, if there's a time skip, I can see them going to like from X-Men 97 to like X-Men like 2000 or 2001. Because a lot of the stuff from that era is actually being used in X-Men, like the whole Genoshan massacre and stuff like that. I can see them do like if they jumped ahead, maybe make it like X-Men 01 or 02 or something like that.
You might be onto something, because you know when I was talking about the multiversal shit, Scott did say when he get Cable like the uniform, he was like, "What the fuck? Am I a circus clown?" He goes like, "What, you expecting leather?" And remember, like the 2001 era, those X-Men movies, it was all leather, right?
Oh yeah, even down to the comics.
He threw it back at him because they said they did something similar. What do you expect? Them blue and yellow, like they made fun of the comic book thing in the movie. And now they're making fun.
They make fun of the movie now.
It was pretty dope. I liked it.
Oh no, I was here for it. Because I was like, man, fuck them leather costumes. They were talking like them leather costumes was heat. The leather costumes were trash.
They're trash.
Bro, some was struggling. Halle Berry was struggling to walk in the bitches too.
Dude, I was like, girl, please. I was like, oh man, Halle, why they got you out here like this?
Not my queen.
also that wig. Ooh, man. Anyway.
The accent, bro. She cannot. By the third movie, it's like, okay, you don't have to do it no more. You're good. You're good.
What do you think happens to a frog when it is struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else.
By the way, I hated that line because I was like, that makes no sense. Why you say that?
Everything else? Because I mean,
it's like, I was like, not everything. I was like, okay. I was like, I get the energy. But it was lame. It was lame even by double aughts, like by early aught standards. Like it was terrible.
The Northeast.
We got the Inquisitive Mug with 83 bits as real talk. They had Immortus in the season 4 finale of X-Men TAS original. He is not gonna pop up. But if we're talking Loki season 2, then hey, I mean, here's the thing. We can definitely say, I'm not really sure exactly what this is in relation to, but I will say I don't think anything is terribly off the table if it is in the X-Men's corner of the universe. If it's in their corner, it'll happen. It is on the table. If it's like some bullshit, you
probably said something earlier, but you would know we're getting Bone Claws 100%.
Oh yeah, no Bone Claw. No, okay. First off, Bone Claws are back on the menu. Bone Claws. First off, it is 1997 all over again. It is literally 19. It is like as a guy who loved the comics of that era, with the exception of Onslaught. I was like,
you missed that, Robo.
I'm because earlier I was talking about how I was like I don't like Onslaught. Bone Claws ready. Crossfire. I love you, Crossfire. I got you.
Actually,
wait, I got you for 3
Robo.
minutes. Like he pops up to 3 claws.
Now I want to watch Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here for a reason.
Hey, left face question. How do you feel about Onslaught?
I mean, I've picked and dabbled, but I don't really remember that much to hate it or love it.
Okay, because I loved it, but I also remember I read it with the eyes of a 7-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, that's where they had like the Super Magneto, right? Like,
yeah. So well, no, it's I see where Robo's coming from. He's talking about just the look.
Right.
He's talking about
helmet and shit. Yeah. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's Onslaught.
Yeah, but I don't really remember much about the story. So
yeah, you didn't miss anything.
I'm gonna say I hate it. Fuck Onslaught. That's just whack.
Whack. He's like, man, look, Onslaught. Look, man, said Onslaught.
Oh shit! Our sugar daddy's back.
Diamond Club.
Oh, wait a minute, dude. We are just. Oh my god. Look,
Oh
wait.
my god!
Oh my god! I keep them ready. Wait. So we got let's just we're gonna just keep rolling down the line. Then let's keep rolling down the line. We got let's see we got another one from Rough Riders when Magnus told Charles about Leech and Genosha. He cooked when he said it was Charles's dream. Realized he should have seen it. I audibly laughed, thinking it lasted 3 weeks. I mean, here's the thing. Magneto said nothing wrong.
That's that sugar when I was talking. Ooh, God damn, bro.
It's
I'm
like,
about to just start calling him daddy. Oh no, sorry. His last name is Mota. Papi.
Papi.
Gosh, damn.
Let's get this.
Right, yo.
And we got a rest in peace to Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Love to see it. We also got, of course, as always, the GOAT himself. Dude, first off, 40 months. God damn. Jonathan, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Near.
Damn, yeah, give her, actually, man.
36 months is 3 years.
Yeah.
So then 36 plus 4, 3 years, 4 months.
Yeah.
And you guys been doing this about 4 months. 4 years.
4 years, give or take. Or just
damn.
That's a
Damn, Gearless. Where were you for 8 months? That's crazy. Fake fan.
No. See, he's just making up for lost time. That's all.
Fair enough. He was serving
it, man. Hey, don't talk to Moto like that.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Hey, back up.
Hey, I ride hard for my mans.
He's like, I'm gonna need you to calm
He said,
down.
"Wow," I was like,
he's like, wait, I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Okay, all right.
Yeah. He said, "Excuse me." He said, "No tomatoes." Okay.
You just said this. It's like, no, send it back. Send it back.
Shit back.
Baby,
No,
don't. I don't want to say.
Don't.
No. He said.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Chris.
Excuse me. No.
This is
No. Okay, babe. I got this. Okay, I got this.
I need you to stop calling me babe, dude. We just met.
Wow. I guess the expensive. I'm just worth the expensive gifts, huh? Anyways, this bit can go on for a while.
Wait a minute.
And scene. All right, good job.
Wait. I actually want to share this because this is actually one of my favorite memes of all time. And I want to share this with y'all because I know you'll appreciate it the most.
Ain't no C shareholder.
Wait.
True.
Facts.
Now you got to redo it and put a Cypher in the front and Gearless Mode in the back.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the other way around.
Other way around. Get the Gearless.
Yeah, I'll be in the back. And Gearless Mode is over here.
No, I get it, like imagery wise, but in this meme,
you're
the
one
going to bat for.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
But that has been one of my favorite memes of all time. Just because I'm just like, because it's a meme you can hear, like if you're even tangentially familiar with wrestling at the time, like you could just hear that you could hear that Triple H theme in the background, and you just see, it's the way Stephanie. That was I gotta go back. That was store-bought titties. Stephanie McMahon. That was after she got the boob job. So yeah, she was walking with a lot of unearned confidence. She was walking with all the unearned confidence at the time. But yes, we have also got. I'm so sorry. So that's BA. So I love shout outs to this episode. I thought he was going to get the MVC 2 uniform, but I guess that was too much to ask for. But you know what is it? Getting those likes up. Thank you for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Also, I also want to make sure we that it does not go unheard. But the sugar. That's right. He hooks us up, man. Like that. Hey, I appreciate it. If no one else does, I know I do. We have
he knows I do.
He's like, man, look, this is how I'm gonna be playing Hellblade this week. Or the end of this month. He's like, but we also
get played no matter what. We'll just have to go without food for a little bit.
I mean,
we ain't eating Hellblade drop.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. I don't want to put all my business out here, but I was actually thinking
it's on a Thursday.
I think it's a Tuesday.
Okay, you should be in the episode then.
Yeah, he'll be there. Well, no. You know what'll happen? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. It comes out on a Tuesday, but when Hellblade 2 comes out, I promise you, this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be time to get on the call for the show. Robo's gonna show up right at the time for us, like not the countdown, but right at the time for us to like get out of the countdown. He's like, oh yeah, man, it's crazy, dude. I was
looking for a save point.
Yeah, I was looking for a save point, man. Hey, look, I mean, did you want me to lose my progress?
And I was like, but it has autosave. It has autosave. I didn't know that.
I'm an honest. Yeah, but it's at the checkpoint. The autosave didn't happen for like 5 more minutes. I gotta get the
and I was gonna have to fight these scrubs again, and I don't have to go through all. Yeah, man, you know how it is, man. You know, I wanted, you know what? I wanted to be at a good point. I want the good save point, not the bad save point.
That's right.
It's like
Jonathan
the good
Stewart. He sent me a pigeon. He wanted me to let you know you missed a super chat.
Oh shit! Here, let me go back. Yeah, because these.
I got one of them Game of Thrones pigeons in my window.
Ooh, hey, I mean, you know,
my dumbass was like, "Is that what we call tweets now?"
I guess. Hold on, let me go back. I got away. Here, let's see. Did I?
Well,
yeah. It's very okay. Yeah, I missed that one like a ways back. Okay, that is 100% on me. I 100% apologize for that one. Here we go. I got it. We're good. Okay, we're good. All right. I found it. Okay, I found it. We got the $5 super chat here from John the Stewart. Says the brave are always the first to die. Classic. That was my favorite line from the original series. Thanks again for the great content, fellas. Likes up. Can you see that here? Let me zoom it in for all you who can't see it as good. Like right there. You see that? Right there? That's what that means. Get them up.
Get them likes up,
please.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I get it. I do get it because sometimes if I'm chilling with my phone on the phone, you gotta minimize the view part, brings down the deal so you can see the click, right? And so sometimes I'm like I'm in the video and I'm forgetting. Like, oh shit, yeah, don't let me do that because it'll show it. They need to update their UI,
especially on the live. On the live, you gotta close the chat.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta.
And it's a pain in the ass
extra shit to throw a like. But here's the thing: it's free, so just do a little bit of extra effort. You know what I mean?
Come on, guys,
hook it up.
Yeah.
If you don't want my internet to go down next month, so get those likes up.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, because I'm gonna tell you what I do. I'm gonna tell you the type of person I am now. When I watch a video, I've actually tried to be better because I used to be like y'all. I used to be like y'all. I used to be that guy. I know I talk about getting them likes of all time, but I'd be the same motherfucker. Go to somebody else's channel and I'll watch the video. I might comment. I will smooth leave and not leave a like. So I totally get it. But in 2024 and some of 2023, I've tried to be better when I watch a video, especially if it's a content creator that I know off rip, that I fucks with. I go and throw them the like, and then that way, even if I do have to, for whatever reason, cut away from the video or get up and leave, or I don't get to finish it, it's one of those things that at least YouTube knows, hey, you didn't watch the whole thing, but hey, you gonna come back and watch it, and like we know you good. So I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that out, so hey, just look here, because I'm gonna tell you what happens. Like every time one of you leaves a like, do you know what happens? Yeah, I get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? I get that feeling. It's like, oh man, just right here in the feels, man. Just right there, like specifically like right there. But
I get too many of those feelings. I
Look
die.
at that. John Battle's smart. Look at that. Look at that's some 5D chess right there.
bro,
When you get the notification, I log in, I hit like, and then boom. I'm sure you could even chat a little bit. You could throw a first in there. You know, these things have functions. They used to be memes, but they have functions.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Like you throw out the chat, you get it going. The YouTube's like, damn, it ain't even started yet. People are already chatting in there, and then they push it out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's funny because I actually, especially for you guys' videos, because I usually listen to you guys' shit while I'm driving, right?
Yeah.
When I click on it, I hit like and I just play that shit in my car. That way, by the time I get off the car, I don't have to like circle back and be like, oh, did I like that shit?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and then I leave a comment because it feels good when you one of you guys heart my comment. I was like, the creator hearted your comment. I was like, I know I'm special.
Aww, I'm somebody. We got we got a $10 here. Paris Yule out here. Says main point this season of X97 has shown me is how much I want to see more direct animations of existing stories from comics akin to manga and anime. Yeah. I think we talked about this. This has actually been like the past 2 or 3 weeks. It's come up a lot. I've been saying it. It should be a thing. It should be a thing. That says just for how much X-Men 97 costs. I think we looked this up on the Blur Cave this past week. I think we said it was somewhere in the neighborhood like $200-something million or whatever. For that cost, you could have a bunch of other shows as well. Like they don't even have to cost as much as X-Men 97 because I think, as we stated, a lot of anime doesn't cost more than maybe like, I think on the top end somewhere closer to 90 million sometimes. So yeah, I think you could easily get away with that. Like it's a proven quantity. People clearly like this stuff. I think if Marvel recognized that, hey, dude, y'all are eating this up. God, y'all got us trending every week. Oh my God, yeah, dude, y'all like, what else y'all want? Like that's like, I'm not gonna lie, that would be me. That would be me if I were Marvel. If I was Disney, I'd be like, hey, look, man, y'all tell me what y'all want.
See, but the thing is that you better hope that somebody is in that boardroom communicating the shit that needs to be communicated, right? Because they can look at it, right? There's all sorts of correlation out there. And if they miss the causation, they go, oh, see, this is what happens when you don't censor yourself. Or this is what happens when, this the X-Men. You know why people? It's because it's X-Men. So let's get more X-Men out. And it's like they missed, a lot of times these kind of people can miss the point. Like, okay, X-Men is dope, but don't just all of a sudden only give us X-Men because you said that that's what gave you money. Right. It's the fact that you're doing direct stories written by people, adapted by people who give a shit and have the skill for it, you know? Like,
Damn,
not just some, It's I hope they get it.
If they ask for my vote, Spider-Man, the 90 series, should make the next comeback.
Supposedly supposedly that's a thing that is been in talks. I don't know how true it is, but Spider-Man 98 has been a thing that has been getting passed around in the rumor mill.
And same thing song.
Tom McFarlane era. If they give me McFarlane era Spider-Man directly animated,
I'd eat it up. But also finish that out. It says appreciate y'all, and I see you creeping up on 100K. You actually, what's funny? I wasn't really paying it much attention this past week, and then one day I was actually going to upload something, and when I went to go do the upload, it was like, oh, you're at 96K something or other, and I was like, what? I was like, dang, we moving on up.
We popping champagne.
Oh, and look, here,
when
you
get that silver
plaque. Let me just say
plaque.
something. Let me make sure the flowers are given what flowers are due. I love the Wii, right? I love the Wii, but the same friends and Blerd has been fucking cooking. He's like, hey, all right, I just got done with 17 videos, and you guys ready for the Nerds of the Culture? I got all the thumbnails. I already got all the graphics. I already set it up. I already did it live. Ready to go. You guys ready? Okay, cool. Because right after this, I got to get back. I got 78 more videos to do. And then this guy want to come out here and be like, we're almost at 100,000. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Hey,
You know what's even funny about that? I just wanna pile into his work ethic real quick. Give some to add more roses to the flowers. Is that on times we were either playing Hunt, Helldivers, or even back in the day with DVD? I know, right?
Right.
In between games, like when Blerd gets quiet, and I'll be like, "Hey, Blerd," and Ro be like, "Oh, he's editing right now," and I'll be like, "God damn!" Because if I'm playing games, I'm not doing shit. And this dude's like, "Oh, I'm editing and shit like that," or like the times we've been live and you see like Blerd just like do one of these. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. Fuck, fuck Cable. I'm like, what is he doing? It's like, he's editing like this. You get a notification, his video just went up. I'm like,
just went live.
It's like, oh shit.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
no, it's what's up. It's what's up.
You are goated.
That's why when I want to show love, I pay for memberships so Carter don't see none of that shit.
Damn.
He's like,
I would feel bad.
He's like, no super chat. No, fuck that. I don't do super chat. I'll
like-
do super chat on my Nerds
membership.
of Culture.
he's like membership.
You know what? I'm gonna say Shay, but you know what? I haven't seen a Carter super chat in the Nerds of Culture. So you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing.
That's true. That is true.
So speak your truth, King. Speak your truth.
You know what? I accept this. Oh,
hold on. By the way,
I like that.
first of all,
And look, you don't have to put yourself in the middle. I would be doing the same thing. Be like, you guys crazy. You guys crazy.
Yeah,
fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Woo, that's no. He has to be neutral. He has to be Sweden.
Yeah. Like,
something about the internet going down is interesting to me because I was the de facto shade thrower in the Nerds of Culture, and you just came in swinging, bro. Good
he's
shit.
like, oh shit.
I was like, god damn. Usually I'm the one who gets like, all right, bro, tone it down.
Well, we got 100 biddies from the Inquisitive Mugs. Says, I like how Lalandra packed Charles up in a Shi'ar beater car and yeeted his ass back to, sent him, said, hey man, get your ass back to that Milky Way ghetto. Says his suitcase. says, his suitcase should have spilled out onto the lawn. Dude, his suitcase. Dude, can you imagine if he'd have came out that shit and like all his clothes just fell out in the middle? Bruh, I'd have hollered.
But you know what? The equivalent of that was the fact that he got a regular wheelchair. So him rolling, trying to have a conversation was.
I was like,
look at him in shade. He's trying to keep up with Rogue, and he was like, "Nah, fuck you, Charles." Like, hey, wait a minute, let me catch him.
Look, he had to put the blanket over his legs. He didn't have like the heated seat like he used to. Damn, I was like, ain't that about a bitch? Man. Also, something we haven't gotten to do yet.
Take a shot.
All this stream. Gearless Moda out here with the 1999 super chat says so giveaway for the NOC 25 thoughts. I mean, yeah, that's next week. Can I ask y'all a question? Can I just real quick?
Wild.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Because that was what I was like, dude, 20. You would think it would be
crazier when you think about it that it's a show that's once a week.
Yeah.
25 weeks.
25
years.
52 in a year. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that's
it's
wild.
It's crazy to me too, just based on the fact that we just recently had 3 weeks ago had the 250th episode of the Blerd Cave, and to think that oh man, doing a show that's already reached a milestone, like doing a second show that has already reached a milestone is that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Because to me it was yesterday when Robo hit me up, said, hey, Blerd wants to do this show, us three, you down? And I'm like, hell yeah. And I feel like that was just yesterday.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that was maybe a month. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah. Here we are.
And it's just gone by.
25.
Right?
Fucking hey. So are we doing a giveaway?
So I mean, that'll be something we got to plan, but I'm down. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to look up what's that game that just came out. Dude came out. He did a tweet on it saying, "This has been highlighted by what did he say?
By Sweet Baby.
Sweet Baby. Yeah.
Tales of Kinzera, Zal.
Zao. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you what. If we do one next week,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy 2 copies of that because I know it's on console and Steam.
And Steam, yes.
And then whoever wins will be at least that's what we'll have there.
Yeah.
At least 2 of those.
Matter of fact, I tell you what,
Okay.
I will also throw into the pot on that one. So yeah, we'll no, I like that idea. I like that idea because I love that game. So funny story in the saga of me not being able to play any video games because of the memory issue. That was the one. Wasn't the one game, but it was the main game that would not play, and I finally got to fucking play it. And I really enjoy it. So there you go.
You know, it's crazy because I have it downloaded on my Steam Deck and I haven't had a chance to play it because I've been getting off of work late all week this week and shit. And it's on my list and shit. And I saw you comment about it, and I was like, I'm so jealous because I've been dying to play this shit, especially the people from Ori are involved. I'm like, yeah, you got me.
So here's how you know that we're for the people. Or me specifically, because I don't even like them games like that.
Yeah, he does. And that's why I'm proud. That's why I'm proud because I'm like, dude, I already knew.
Yeah, I copped it, and maybe I'll play it, but I saw it already. I'm like, damn, this game is gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
and the story sounds dope. Man, too bad I hate these kind of games.
It is a very when I say that it is a very African game. It is a very, very African. And I'm talking about
is old dude African?
Yes. Because so the guy who was kind of behind this, did you ever watch that TV show Raised by Wolves?
Yeah.
Damn,
I gotta get back on that. Yeah.
So that was the guy.
Is that the dude? Is that the dad?
That is the he was
dad android?
Yeah, father. Father. He is the one. He is the one who hooked this up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's the one who made the sweet baby tweet.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was
That's
him, but I know
funny.
somebody there did.
Okay.
And yeah, and the thing is, I was like, I hated how people tried to frame this because they're like, oh, look at this game. This is DEI right here. Da, 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 da. I was like, dude, it's literally black people making this game. It's literally
no.
African
See, that's
people
the thing
making
though. They're not even wrong. They're right in their own language. Right?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be able to speak them because DEI is just their N-word now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's what woke used to and still is. It's like woke is a fill in the blank for any slur that you want to say, but specifically the N-word. Specifically,
Thug. Remember, this is going back a ways, but remember Thug was the N-word.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
They got to get like sneaker with it. Now it's DEI and woke.
Oh, it was CRT for a little bit.
Black people.
Yeah. It was CRT for a little bit. Yeah, woke is still kind of going somewhat strong, but woke is kind of falling out of favor. So now they're switching over to DEI, and eventually that'll fall. Then they'll come up with some new acronym. It'll be like it'll be NIG. They'll just start saying NIG.
I'm like, oh, sorry, it was a typo. Yeah,
it was a typo. I don't know how you got
they're
that.
hilarious people.
Yeah,
they know comedy is like they're at the top of their game in comedy.
Yeah. If anything, they're not more successful in comedy because everything is too woke. You know what I mean? They're censored.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. That I totally. Yeah. Oh, so here's one. Chi-Town Dan. The Last Krakoan. I love it. It says, my opinion, season 1 finale hint. Ooh, I like this. Says, read Wolverine number 75. That I'm trying to remember which one was that. I'm looking.
Tell me.
Yeah. I'm pulling it. Okay. I don't remember.
Fatal Attractions. Yeah.
Yeah. This is it. Yeah. That was it.
They did it.
Well,
he's talking about how it ends.
How it ends, yeah. I think, this is, that most certainly, yeah. That is, because that was when they were doing it was one of the foil not foil, but hologram covers, yeah. For those that for whatever reason if you're unfamiliar.
Mhm.
But here I'm gonna pull it up so y'all can kind of see, so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's see. Or actually, here, let's use this one. I like this one better. Here, let's do this one. Booyah! Right there. So yeah, that was This is the cover in question. Basically, you're looking at like the aftermath of all that, and it's about roughly the time that Wolverine leaves the team. And I've actually seen some people talk about this before. Actually, I was talking to somebody about this on Twitter, but like, yeah, this is actually one of the shots right here. Because here's the thing that a lot of people aren't really talking about with this is that Wolverine's healing factor is not a thing right now. The adamantium being ripped out of his body, it overloads his healing factor to the point he no longer has one. And he kind of, he ends up leaving
I remember that.
Yeah, he ends up dipping, going, kind of doing some self-discovery and shit. And eventually he winds up getting it back.
Shit, right? He goes into the woods.
Yeah, he goes to the woods. He's hanging out with wolves and shit and animals and acting feral as fuck. And eventually his healing factor comes back, but it comes back stronger. Yeah, like it's but during this time frame, we would always talk about how Wolverine's gonna go berserk. He's gonna go berserker style. That was more common for him during this time frame because of the whole bone claw situation and him going feral and all that other shit. So that's what I think. This is what they're referring to. But yeah. Wolverine leaving the team is something I kind of expect. I actually expect Wolverine to end up dipping on the team. We also got one here, love over hate here with the super chat sticker here. Also, man, with the oh man, hold on, get another sip of water. I gotta. I gotta wet the whistle for that 1999 super chat. Thank you for that, and also waving the number one flag right there. Look at that. That's the flag right there. That's the one. That's the one that matters right there. I tells you. That's what I tells yous. I do. One other thing that we got here too, because I also want to make sure that I'm not. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody, because that has happened a couple of times so far, and so I'm going back a little bit. I'm making sure that I see everybody. That I got everybody's stuff, and I think I do.
Inquisitive mug cheer.
Yes. Yes. I. It was a little bit before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wanted to make sure we're on track. We are on track here. We got Will Yun here with the $4.99. Says, hey guys, super thankful for y'all. Hands down my favorite podcast. I don't laugh harder than I do watching, listening to your show. Stay amazing. First off, no, you stay amazing, because you got us in here. You got us in here with the feels. I'm just like, bruh, thank you.
That was the most.
I will say real quick. I did see a couple when I first came in.
Yes.
I don't want to trip up the flow.
Gotcha.
But my son is doing well. Appreciate the care and the love and all that. And I've gotten quite a few DMs, and I appreciate that. It's really, and I show him too. That people give a damn. He has his next infusion on Monday, so it'll be a roller coaster the next 5 months, where every infusion he'll feel like shit. He'll get super sick, then he'll get a little better, and he'll get really good just in time for the next infusion. So, and then also my wife Maneater jumped in and said hi. So hey, if you're still here, sorry I wasn't ignoring you. That's it. Sorry, I'm a simp.
I mean, you know,
as
what?
you should, King.
You know what? I respect that shit, man. I respect that shit. Oh, let's see here. We have got, oh man, because we actually do have more. There's plenty more where that came from. We've got G Martinez Mac in here. Says, creates safe space for anime enthusiasts and analysts alike. Definitely promote exploration of complex themes, and real world conversations. Well overdue. You know, we do what we can. We do what we can.
Damn.
I will say this, if no one else will, man, it probably goes without saying, or not without saying, but goes unsaid, probably more than it should. But I will definitely say I personally feel that everybody here in our community, all of our people here that are with us here on Thursdays or with us on Saturdays or just here for the videos each and every week, I gotta admit, y'all are some of the most awesome people. And sometimes I end up getting to interact with some of y'all in the comments or on Twitter or here, and it is I will definitely say say what you will about the haters. I'm not counting them in this because they don't matter. But I will definitely say, man, it always warms my heart when I jump in the comments on a video whenever I do get the chance to do so. And I'll see some hating ass hater in there and see some of our people, some of the people our day ones, our people who have been here forever, our people that are in here right now, and seeing them in the comments, setting the record straight or, being there to, shut down bullshit. I love to see that shit. So, we got a good community here. I could not be, more proud of what we got here. We have got, speaking of, what, you did bring up one that I did not see. This is actually a newer one. Since no one stays dead, Gambit as Horseman of Death. We haven't seen Apocalypse, and I think Apocalypse is due for an appearance before long. So I personally would like to see an appearance of Apocalypse, and if so, maybe use that as a way to bring Gambit back. Because let's be real, no one stays dead, and remember the original series. Morph got clapped, and Sinister came along, scooped them up, gave them the hookup, and then they came back, albeit crazy as cat shit, but they're better now. Also, let's see here. We've also got another one here. This is got another one here. Gearless Mo out here says, "Wow, dude, Robo, much respect. If he needs something to keep him entertained, I got you." Well, look,
appreciate you.
Look,
I wish I had said something before I got on that damn Steam Deck.
Yeah,
that little shit. I told him it's your. I said, here's your sorry you have cancer present for whenever you're sitting there getting, because those infusions get 5 hours.
Yeah, that's a long
time. Let me tell you something about that. I love my boy. I hope I don't make him sound bad. Right? He's not. He's appreciative. Right?
Yeah.
I go in. I'm like, so did you get any games? Did you get any? He's like, I'm like, I'm looking through all the ones that you could play on here. Yeah, I'll find some. And then I remember something. I remembered. He's a gamer, but he's like a gamer like me. He has very specific games that he likes. Versus the gamer who I play everything. I play shooters, rope, round turn based, whatever. And it's and I'm like, so it's FIFA don't really play that well on here, and I'm trying to figure out how to solve Windows. I'm like, all right, listen to me. If you need me to return that thing, I won't feel bad. I got him the OLED 1 terabyte. I said, if you need me to return it, my bank account would appreciate it. As
a matter of fact, we need to return this.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I heard this one's broke anyway. You know what? The games do suck. Give me that shit back.
Yeah, man. Hand that shit over. Give me that shit back.
Yeah. And then he's like, he sees me 3 months later playing in the living room. I thought you were returning. I'm like,
well. They want to take it back. To me, want to take it back. By the way, heads up. Not all the green games are. You can play even the one with the yellow icons. Okay. Sometimes, because sometimes they say it's not compatible, but if it's yellow. But sometimes people, the font sizes might be too small.
Actually,
he'll say that for GTA 5.
Also, if you have to type anything,
there's no virtual keyboard in that thing.
Oh, there is.
There is, but it just means that you have to Like you're
Bring it
probably
up.
gonna have to use the virtual keyboard to do something. Like you're not gonna be able to do it with like how normally you could go, oh, here, let me just press left on the thumb pad and then hit A. It's like, oh no, you're gonna have to like kind of like how PlayStation, like you have to pull up the virtual keyboard and that and type something in. You have to do that. That's basically what they're talking about.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm saying. Because if you see like a game like FIFA, you could probably play it, right? It will have a yellow icon next to it, and if you open up like, oh, what does that mean? It's like, oh, it's just gonna look smaller because of the resolution. That's literally what it is. There's a bunch of games it's not great on deck. That's what the green means, but you can still play. I was playing GTA 5 for the longest on that shit, and all that means the fonts is just the subtitle font is small to read.
So green is great on deck, and yellow means maybe not.
Yeah. Yellow means playable. Just that it might be like one thing.
One thing.
Well, I'll pass that on.
Real quick, because we did have one more thing I wanted to talk about, and we kind of we've kind of been in the same zone for a bit, so I wanna.
That wasn't max damage, by the way, and I want to thank you.
Oh
again.
Yeah. That was also gonna be my next. That was actually part of my setup here. But before we do, oh wait, I hit the wrong button. That was not the. Oh wait, was it? Yeah, it should be this one. Did it do it? There it is. I had to do a clean Windows install, so like not everything is as it should be. But that said,
you had to do a clean Windows install because they said you didn't have video RAM when it was really the regular RAM.
It was the regular
Windows.
I hate it here.
It's a whole bitch.
I swear to God, CPU-Z hoed me to death. But no, that all that basically is saying that we do have one more thing I want to talk about. It's not something I think we'll spend a whole heap of a lot of time on because I think it kind of goes without saying. This is more of a public service announcement than it is anything else. Because I feel like most people came here to hear us talk about X-Men shit. So, but basically, the fact of the matter remains though is that Microsoft ain't shit, and I just kind of want to go off just for a moment. Because I don't like when companies that are touting record profits claim they have to fire their employees, shut down their studios, shut down their departments, because we don't have the money. We don't have the money right now. And I actually want to pull this up because someone actually shared this with me, and I want to make sure that we are very clear about what's going on here. So in 2023, Microsoft had a record-breaking year, generating over $211 billion in revenue. A 7% increase from the previous year. This was due to strong growth in its productivity and business processes and intelligent cloud segments, which generated $69 billion and $88 billion respectively. Microsoft's net income for 2023 was over $72.4 billion. Now, this is a slight decrease from 2022, but that is not a loss. This is still a win. I want to make sure I'm clear on this. Now that I've said all this, now that I've said all this, I've just told you these things. I now must ask the question. So why did Microsoft shut down? Was it Arcane Austin? Was it Arcane Austin that got Yeah, Arcane Austin. I got it pulled up right here. Boom.
Yeah, Arcane Austin, Tango Gameworks, Alpha Dog.
Alpha Dog, yep.
Yeah, shut them down. They shut them down. Look, I know Redfall sucked, okay? Look, that's no secret, okay? But one game shouldn't kill a studio.
Also, I like you mentioned Redfall, but then we're also ignoring the Hi-Fi Rush literally gave Game Pass life.
Oh, no, right here, bam. And then look what they said after they shut the studio down.
Yeah.
We need more games like Hi-Fi. They gave it to you.
We need smaller games that give us prestige and awards. Okay.
Oh,
what's that Will Smith meme? Like,
it's like, bro, it's like right here. It's like I'm right here. But no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. This game literally did just that.
Mm-hmm.
Award-winning game.
It was a shadow drop too.
Yeah, dude, no advertising. They just put the motherfucker out.
That game came out the same day as his first trailer. Literally, first trailer, game was out.
Like that whole thing, like, oh, and you can play it right now. It was one of those type of drops, like, but with no advertising on the front end. And I want to, because I want to put this out here, just because I want to make sure people understand what I'm talking about here. Microsoft isn't shit for this. And I'm saying this as someone who, let me lay my cards on the table. I don't even fucking like Microsoft. I've never liked I'm not a Microsoft guy. I'm sorry. Just like once upon a time, I used to like the OG Xbox and Xbox 360, whatever. But then I started kind of learning how the sausage was made. And I was like, oh, Microsoft isn't some plucky up and comer. These motherfuckers are fucking billionaires.
Billionaires, yes.
Yeah.
Like back when people were like, oh man,
global conglomerate. Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I used to work for GameStop, people were like, oh man, y'all are just hating on poor Microsoft and bending over for the corporate overlord Sony. I was like, Sony isn't even worth a quarter of what Microsoft is worth. Fuck out of here.
Nah, but here's how they cope. They never say Microsoft. They will say Xbox. They will treat Xbox of this underdog up and coming
like it's a
shit.
separate entity.
Yeah, like fucking Microsoft is not the sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, and I wanna,
Sony ponies.
And I want to point this out. They said, what was it? We're making these tough decisions to create capacity to increase investment in other parts of our portfolio and focus on our priority games. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean?
What they're saying there is that they don't want to invest in gaming. That's
right. Oh, you made a game. Okay, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. You fucked up and made a game.
Which kind of solidifies the whole theory that Microsoft is actually trying to move away from consoles and gaming altogether. Yes. So
no, you're 100% right, and it's kind of funny when you say that, and then you go back to what others were saying about like calm down, that's not what they mean, and da 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 da. I'm like, yes, the fuck it is. Yes, it is. They're telling you it is. They're like, we're gonna license out the deal. We're gonna stop making these. We're gonna have other people make them. Don't worry, the console's not going out anywhere. And also, by the way, we're doing massive cutoffs. We're shutting down developers, and because we are quote reinvesting money in other areas of our portfolio. Right. What does that mean? Not games. You know. And so they said, fuck them.
Well, and I find this incredibly silly because they're still not done. They're still not done cutting jobs. They're still going to close more. Like right now, Ninja Theory. I don't know if y'all. I don't know if we. I can't remember if we talked about this on any kind of a personal level, just like just between us. You
and I did.
Okay,
I know for a fact you and I did.
Okay, so I think so. Cypher knows where I'm going with this most likely. So Ninja Theory, who is owned by Microsoft right now, if I'm not mistaken. I guarantee you they're sweating bullets right now because how much fanfare has Microsoft put behind Senua's Saga? Like they've not talked about it, and like outside of it here, just so y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it is owned by them.
This is a game that's exclusive to Microsoft. I mean, yeah, you'll be able to play it on PC, but like that's because they're going to be licensing it out. But like my thing here is they have not advertised this game.
Not even at all. As a matter of fact, it's a meme.
Soon.
It's a meme that the fact that people on Twitter saying like, "Yo, why is Microsoft acting like this? This game is like because they're talking about quality games, increasing the portfolio, and people are like, yo." Isn't it crazy that you guys completely forgot that this is dropping this month? I forgot about that shit.
May 21st. And I love this game. May 21st. I haven't seen one commercial. Outside of like showing up on the Game Awards and the Summer Games Fest, whatever, I have not heard one word about this game unless it came from somebody who is a fan of this series and wants to play it. Like, and to me,
but it tells you.
That tells
that's
you
what they're doing. That's it. Because guess what? That is money they have to put towards advertising.
Oh yeah,
and they're like, nah, we're good.
Good. You guys.
This reminds me of.
You guys are getting your severance packages already in the mail.
Oh yeah, no. This reminds me of what was it? Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2. No commercials, no real promotion, no real
Nothing.
like he was just like, oh no, just put the shit out. And if it fails, oh well. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. And I don't like being right. I don't like being right in these situations. This game is gonna come out on May 21st. And within 2 to 3 weeks of its release, we will get news that Ninja Theory has been shuttered. Oh, it just didn't sell well. Gee, I wonder why.
I wonder why. That's it. Because it was woke.
You know why?
Woke.
You know why? Because of this asshat. This asshat right here. This clown.
He needed his third private jet.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers still defending him too. Motherfucker are still defending this asshole.
Oh no, I got this shit right here. Was it Mikey Barra? Like whose man is this? Whose man's is this? Out here putting the cape on for corporate.
Yo, let's get that. Phil Spencer's been a piece of shit ever since he took over the fucking.
I'm not trying to defend his decision.
Wait. Here's the thing. First off, you fucked up like that. I'm not trying to defend his decision. The rest of the statement and before it defends his. Oh, I know this hurts him as much as anyone else. No, it does not. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Look at him. Does he look hurt?
Hurt.
Yeah.
Where's it? Where's the meme with the dude Woody? Drying his tears with the.
Look, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry I have to do this, guys.
Right? Wait. Is this motherfucker Nino Brown? Is he Nino Brown all of a goddamn sudden? Is this Nino Brown holding a pistol on G Money? Like y'all acting like this motherfucker is literally sitting here acting like Phil Spencer is Nino Brown, and I'm sorry, I just don't fucking see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this motherfucker ain't sitting here talking about CMB, we all we got.
Mm-hmm.
This is some bullshit right here. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't like seeing people put the cape on for motherfuckers like this. This dude is a whole piece of shit. He is firing people, putting people out of work who are providing some of the what I would say the best possible, because I don't think anyone goes out of their way to make a bad game. But even in the case of Redfall, a game that honestly I don't even think they wanted to make. They didn't even want to make that game live service or like as it is.
Redfall is a victim of corporate greed, right? Because they made a live service. They didn't want to make a live service. The game got rushed out. It was not completed. And the game, the developers say they were promised time to do routinely update. The game lost support after like 4 months after release. And that was that was supposed to be the game that will sell Game Pass.
Right.
That was because that was supposed to be like the exclusive that will want to make people get Game Pass, and it backfired. And shortly after that, is they made Phil Spencer made the announcement that that's the first time he softballed the whole getting away from console, because he's trying to turn every smart device into a gaming device with the cloud service. So Redfall was literally sent out to die.
Yep.
It had all the red herrings of what could have been a good game. You know what I mean? Arcane Studios, same people that made Deathloop, Dishonored, all that good shit. And the game was booty butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks?
Oh, no, 100%. Oh, and I want to kind of put this out here because I feel like this bears saying. Dinga Bakaba, who I don't know if some of y'all are familiar with, but he's a guy that is the lead dev at Arcane Lion, the sibling studio of Arcane Austin. And for those who don't know, also the studio that's going to be handling the Blade game, in case anyone's curious, had a specific set of tweets that I found very endearing. It was a nice little thread, and I actually respect the bravery here, because you have to think about the fact that this man answers to Microsoft. and he said what needed to be said. And I just want to make sure we put that on blast here. He says, this is absolutely terrible. Permission to be human. To any executive reading this, friendly reminder that video games are an entertainment/cultural industry, and your business as a corporation is to take care of your artists and entertainers and help them create value for you. He goes on to say, don't throw us into gold rush fever gambits. Don't use us as straw men for miscalculations and blind spots. Don't make our work environments Darwinist jungles. You say we make you proud when we make a good game. Make us proud when times are tough. We know you can. We've seen it before. For now, great teams are sunsetting before our eyes again, and it's a fucking gut stab. Lion is safe, talking about Arcane Lion, but please be tactful and discerning about all this and respect affected folks' voice and leave it room to be heard. It's their story to tell, their feelings to express. And then closes out by saying, inside baseball, but if I read immersive sim curse from the community, especially from a fellow dev, I swear to God, please, let's talk about the real challenges instead of rehashing irrational anxieties of the past. Even more inside baseball, but with a very, very wide range, as a wise and sorely missed man said. Please stop. So, what Dinga's kind of going on about me, and this is kind of a twofold attack here. Or attack is probably a poor word, poor choice of words here. But I mean, just, you know, this is all twofold here, because what Dinga's talking about is the fact that the devs are basically sending these studios out to pasture and not standing by them. When these devs make great games, these devs give you your Baldur's Gateses and your Alan Wakeses and so on and so forth. Games that are winning awards, games that are blowing up, selling like hotcakes. Everybody's talking about them. He's talking about these studios looking at these games and saying, that was nice.
Yeah.
Now, I got to fire you. And it's like, dude, what? Hi-Fi Rush. Like that game was literally, everybody was talking about that game. Everybody, even people who weren't interested in that game were talking about that game.
Surprisingly good.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
And it drove Game Pass subscriptions. So what you're meaning to tell me is that wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough for Daddy Microsoft. That was not good enough for, Daddy Spencer. And I gotta say, it's also something that's very telling here as well is, I say this all the time, and Robo, I know you know exactly probably where I'm going with this. It all comes down to some very ugly words.
Fiduciary.
Fiduciary responsibility. This word, this set of words, this phrase is the bane of many a fired individual. Because their responsibility is not to their employees, the people who are making them the money. Their responsibility is to their shareholders. So that's why I always say, when this shit like this happens, and you're like, man, why? Why are they doing this? Why are they? Dude, they're showing record profits. They're literally, they had a 7% increase. They're eating right now. This is great. They're in the black. Why are they doing this? I'm going to present to you this picture every fucking time.
Mm-hmm. What do I need to do right now to make sure that all my peoples get their second yacht and their fourth yacht and all that shit? Fiduciary responsibility has more to do with than the big wigs, but really that's who it's about. You know what I mean? But here's the deal: is that you look at corporations and you think to yourself, all right, if you have Microsoft, and let's say Microsoft doesn't want to do gaming anymore, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there really isn't, right? But the problem isn't that Microsoft doesn't want to do game anymore, shuts down studios. The problem is that in order to meet this, right? Which way am I pointing? This way. In order to meet this, when a company just says, "Hey, we're going to pull away from this," they can either make sure they're taken care of, like they know they would take care of themselves, or they're going to look at the worker and say, "You are now all going in the wood chipper." Well, right, because that's the way it has to be. I cannot take care of you all. This is just the way. This is the nature of the beast. And so a lot of people are going to be talking about how, well, if they don't want to do gaming anymore, they don't have to do gaming. That's the free market and blah blah blah. But it's not about that. It's about the human beings on the other end. And you could, have taken care of them. You could have done something to make sure that they're not going to sit there and wonder how they're going to pay their rent. But instead, you go into the wood chipper. You go, good luck. Good luck on the trip. And it's shit like that. It's like, this is, and by the way, this is the system working as designed.
Oh no, this is working perfectly.
Yeah, this is exactly how they want it to work.
Yeah, no, this is precisely how it's supposed to work, and that's crazy. That's crazy talk.
That's right. Yeah.
Real quick, because I feel like we're kind of at that point, but we got some bills to pay. First and foremost, Maneater with the actually I'm gonna save it because she is setting me up perfectly here. Says one, that looks like the submersible controller, and two,
Damn.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta pull it back up now. I gotta pull it back. Oh man, so no wonder no wonder Microsoft is sinking right now. Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Oh man.
Or I wish you would have said imploding.
About to get crushed.
Oh man, they're imploding. Yeah, no wonder they're getting crushed. Oh my god. Man.
Oh, by the way, right in the middle of her super chat, so we're gonna make it short. Just so you know, did you hear that there's a theory, there's some evidence that states it might not have been as instant as we first thought, and he might have actually took a lot longer to die than we thought. So I throw it out there.
Damn!
In case everybody was, if anybody was feeling too cheerful out there, here's some darkness for y'all. All right,
all right, cool.
Look, let me tell you right now.
The world doesn't care about that. We care about Kendrick Lamar and the Drake beef.
Yeah,
True.
right.
I mean, they're still billionaires, so fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, they got money. They're good. And J. Cole is staying out of it and living his best life. We got and this Maneater says in 2, Robo's building me a computer. Hey, hold on, wait, that deserves.
Got all the parts.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. She can get all the mods for The Sims now.
Yeah, yes.
Wait, okay. I was about to ask, is that sexist? I'm sorry.
No, that's accurate.
Okay.
I was gonna say that is precisely what she is gonna be playing. That's precisely
she
what
literally
she's gonna
said
be playing.
that in the Discord.
Yeah. That is precisely.
Scary.
Yeah.
It was scary because she was like, "I'm gonna get all the best. I'm gonna be the worst god ever." I'm like, "Oh,
damn." I don't
like how you're laughing that hard, but all right.
It's very telling of humans and the theory of the creation is that any opportunity we get to play God, we're gonna fuck shit up.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, pretty much. It said also says please song 1999 song. So here for you, 1999. Super chat. Thank you. Also, hey, you know what else? We got 5 gifted out here from Paris.
So hold on real quick.
What's up?
5 gifted after I said I throw shade at Carter by gifting memberships, so Carter don't see none of it. And then Paris Yule's like, "Oh yeah, bet. Here's 5." And I'm like,
"Hey, joke's on you. We have a contract."
He's like, yeah. We in here. we also got the Inquisitive Mug with the 100 bit. He says Jessica Cypher has a Space Ghost fit when he has the hood down. Fly as hell. Hey, look. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
That's
Also,
what's up.
Space
That's
Ghost
what's
lit. Space Ghost lit. Space Ghost lit. Let's go. Let's go. Space Ghost gang. But yeah, like, look, I could spend all day. I could spend all day talking about some of this bullshit, but I kind of don't want to. I just,
I don't know why that was funny.
I mean, just because it depresses me. It depresses me because it's the type of shit that we see, like, and yeah, I don't want to drag us too deep off into something else, but it's just the state of the gaming. Studios, like, publishers make these piss poor, terrible decisions. Like, case in point, Embracer Group, they were buying up all these companies, and then come to find out, oh shit, the bill has come due. Now we got to break all these companies up, and then you look at shit heels like EA doing shit like, oh yeah, we can't wait to use some generative AI to make our games. We believe that more than 50% of our development processes will be positively impacted. Like, okay, first off, I don't want your AI game. I don't want your AI game because it has no soul. I'm sorry. I know artificial intelligence eventually will have a soul, but right now it does not. And in a time where, like, first off, these motherfuckers didn't read the room. Like, everybody's getting fired, and here comes this asshat from EA saying, "Oh yeah, man, we can't wait to use AI."
Translation: Yo, we can't wait to let go of some of you motherfuckers.
That's basically what it was. That's basically what it was. That he all but said it.
You know what's crazy? EA and Warner Brothers just go hand in hand when it comes down to like how they just don't know how to read the room. Because EA sent Titanfall 2 to die, right?
Yep.
By releasing it with next to Battlefield, which is their game.
Yep.
And Call of Duty that year. Then they went on this whole rant after flop and saying people don't care about single player games. They sent out Fallen Order to die. And that was their biggest selling, most profitable game.
In the past month or two.
Wait, Fallen Order or Survivor?
Single player games.
Oh, single player games, got it, right?
Yeah.
And they say there's not a market for single player games, right? Then they turn around and say the live action shit does not work, and they're gonna shut down. Basically, they were hinting at Respawn. Motherfuckers, Apex was paying everybody's bills right now.
Yep.
And then and I'm like, you guys just have no quality control team. Like, what is happening that you guys actively make an announcement that goes directly opposite of what's happening right now?
Dude, look at it. What was it? They said that basically it contributed to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League contributed to a $200 million hit to revenue.
That's your damn fault.
But that was their fault. That was 100% their fault. Because the people told them, we do not want a live service game. And what did they do? They made a fucking live service game.
Also, they even said, we don't want a looter shooter. This game should not be a looter shooter. They're like, we're not going to do it. It's not none of those things.
Oh, and remember what I said earlier? Right here. This is a tweet right here I saw earlier this morning. Imagine being Ninja Theory today. They could drop the best game of the year this month and still close down as if someone at Microsoft moves their arbitrary, well, it's not Call of Duty numbers goalposts. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. So that's why I keep telling y'all, man. We might be getting some of the best games coming out right now, but the studios that make them, there's a strong chance, they're not going to exist after you play that game.
And it's sad because Ninja Theory, love them, like or hate their games, they've probably been the most consistent studio right now aside from Frost Software, because between the Neo 1 and 2, Wulong, Fallen Dynasty, and Rise of the Ronin, those games have a market.
Wait,
there's people that
I thought Ninja Theory. I thought that was Team.
Wait, that's thing. I'm confusing my ninjas. Yeah. You're right. You are. I'm confusing my ninjas. You are. I was like, wait a minute. 1,000% right. I apologize.
Well, no. I mean, it's really even that big of a deal. But it was one of those things. I was like, it was really just the thought of Neo. I was like, Neo.
Yeah, no. Fair enough. I literally confused my ninjas.
I mean, you know what? Honestly, if we're keeping it a buck, it makes sense.
So here's
there's
the
too
thing
many
when-
ninjas.
when it
Too
comes
many ninjas.
when it comes to this kind of stuff, everyone just needs to realize these motherfuckers don't know you. They don't give a fuck about you. Somebody said it earlier. Brand loyalty is ridiculous. But it's also a reason to go find games. And I know Elite X1 is really good at this shit. Go find games that are made by indie players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Indie artists. You know what I
Indie
mean?
artists.
Yeah.
So like one game I'm kind of hooked on right now, and they're struggling, whatever. Is Gray Zone Warzone, Madfinger Games out of the Czech Republic, not owned by Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Find this ZOW, right? They find these games that are made by independent publishers, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not calling for a boycott. I'm not nothing like that.
No,
I'm just saying these motherfuckers don't care about you. They never will, ever. Fiduciary responsibility. This is the soul of capitalism, and there is no art in capitalism.
Nope.
Period. Right? And I'm not doing I'm not even trying to go left face. I'm just saying there is no art in capitalism. There is only profit. And so you can sit there and love this title, this is that, this built my childhood, yada yada yada. But they don't give a fuck about you. And as soon as it could get that fourth yacht, they're gonna toss it. And the wood chipper too, by the way, because they can't. It's not even about selling, because they don't even want to promote their competitors. They don't want anybody else to go out there. They need Call of Duty. They want 3 titles to be their own, and every other title that could be a competitor is gonna stay. We're gonna excuse me. We're gonna stay owning it, but it's gonna go in the basement, just like you see Netflix and all them do with TV shows, because they can't release it, because then that provides competition material.
Yeah.
So they're gonna take it, they're gonna lock it away, and they're gonna say, hey, don't you love Call of Duty? You know what I mean? And at some point, you gotta keep doing it, or you gotta go, fuck this, I'm done.
We need a this motherfucker spitting soundbite.
Oh
Yeah, no, really. Yeah, actually, no, I need to, I'm gonna add that to the list.
Yeah, we need because every time left face go left face, I be wanting to say, damn, let him cook. Yeah, fucking Chef Robo in
that
the
game,
pot, boy.
Gray Zone has progressed further than Escape from Tarkov has in 8 years. I'm telling you, like Gray Zone got a lot of heat because they came out with some like bad tech shit. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all realize, if you're on Discord, I'm not asking anybody to play with me. I'm not trying to convince anybody is good, because I know damn well. So I'll be playing this game and something will happen. I'll be like, damn, if Blerd is here right now, he'd be so pissed.
Oh yeah, no. Oh no.
He'd be so pissed off right now.
No, you know him so well too, because I was
but
thinking like, ooh,
No,
Blerd would be
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on ahead out.
I cop to
Bro,
it. I'm like,
let me just tell you, and this is a game I love right now. I'm kind of addicted right now, but it crashed on me. I loaded back, and I had no head, and all of my gear was gone. I was like, all I had was a uniform on, and then I go to their boards. Other people reporting the same thing. It was a bug, and then they're like, "Hey, hotfix the next morning, restart your character," and it's kind of like low key an MMO. So everything you've done to fix it, you have to restart. And I remember I restarted. I know it was only like level 5, but I remember sitting there restarting my character. I'm like, Blerd would have uninstalled that shit right then.
oh yeah. No, I don't know, dude.
I always remember when we tried the finals.
Oh man.
After the third match, was like, all right, I'm out. And Rob was like, so you want to keep playing? I was like, yeah, I'm having fun.
Yeah, whenever I'm addicted to something, I'm gonna be there for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really feeling Gray Zone. But the point is not about Gray Zone. The point is that find your shit that is not in the claws of mega corporations.
Which is difficult.
Those people are not driven. It is difficult. It is difficult, but it's kind of like what we talk about when it comes to like wanting to see. You want to see melanin in your games, then you got to go buy them. You have to, because one thing that we have to make sure that we understand is we know that there's shit like Black Sands out there, right? Who's gonna put out shit, and then if it doesn't hit, then we're just gonna say, oh, it's because you guys fucking hate black people. We get it, right? We get it. Sometimes people try to use that as a cop out for dumb shit, but the philosophy is still the same. You have to vote with your money. That's the only way you got to work. So go find games that are like that, and I'm gonna be buying Hellblade like 100%, or Senua too. But it's gonna be like, I'm not sitting there, huh? What is it?
You had it right the first time.
Oh, Hellblade. That's what I meant. I'm gonna buy it, and that's owned by Microsoft. So I'm not. Again, it's not a call for a boycott. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm just saying, make sure that you're making a concerted effort to put your money in things like indie games and shit like that, because that's where the artists live.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's where the artists live.
But with your dollars every goddamn time.
You know what's crazy? I know you mentioned this before, but another shout out to Elite X1, because he's been my indie game dealer. He's been my indie game plug. He was like, "Hey, Cypher, I think you will like this one. He'll send me a link or some shit." I'm like, "Bet." Yeah. And then so far, he's been sending me nothing but bangers. So shout out to you, my friend. Appreciate it.
I know. Lee's got good taste, man. He's got good taste. It also is funny because he had like,
that was low key.
Huh?
I was like, that was low key a compliment for yourself, because you guys are the same person.
That was what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, there's a running joke that that we're each other's variant, because we're usually thinking the same shit at the same time.
No,
I know there's a delay too. Yeah, exactly. There's a delay. I'll see you guys say the same shit at the same time, which is even crazier because if there's a delay, and be like, well, it couldn't have been what the other one said. That's wild.
Yeah, no, dude, that's
who went first? At least X1 or Blerd is the new who came first, the chicken or the egg?
Wait a minute. He said, "You're not supposed to tell people." He said, "You're not supposed to tell people. You're not supposed to tell them." Hey, you know what it is? We're like the Mauler twins. Which one's the clone? We don't tell each other.
That's it.
Fair enough.
YouTube noob. Indie devs close up shop for the same reason, money. Listen, I'm not talking about. There's no cure all, and I'm not saying here go over here because this is where all the great people are, and nobody does bad things. I'm just saying that when it comes to shit like that, we can't do it both sides with mega corporations. Those motherfuckers don't give a fuck about it at all.
Oh, 1000%.
Yeah, at all.
I mean, I 100% rock with I 100% rock with that.
Do you
someone said something about I mean, I lean a little, but I mean, I try not to lean too much, otherwise I'll fall over.
Lean with it, right?
I don't I saw someone say something about was it Janelle Monáe? I have heard nothing of this sort.
Oh, I heard that. You talking about Storm?
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah. You know where I heard it? I heard it in a tweet from somebody who said they heard it. So
yeah, I was gonna say
it's happening.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally happening. It's totally it's a thing.
Yeah,
it's a thing
there was
now.
a screenshot of her face.
Yeah,
so.
there you go. It's real.
Clearly.
It's real now. But you know what is real? You know what is real? I can tell you what is. And that's our homie. That's our homie Don Heim out here. Says I vote with my dollars right here.
That's it.
And it's not enough. Get them likes up to do it now. Do you know what I need to do? I need to that's another one we need to have. I need to get Arnold Schwarzenegger on here. With the come on, do it now. Like I need that. That's
Get the chopper.
Yeah, I need that. I need that. Actually, I want the Austrian Death Machine version of it. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but there's a song called "Get to the Chopper" by Austrian Death Machine, and it is just amazing. It is awesome.
Wise, yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah, I mean, it would actually, if they got DeWanda Wise, I'd be perfectly fine with that too, because she was supposed to play Maria Rambeau and she had to drop out of it because of a prior obligation. She was supposed to be Maria Rambeau in Captain Marvel, and that role ultimately would go into Lashana Lynch. So it would actually be really cool if she did get to play Storm, because that means she would get to have a role in the MCU to make up for the one she had to lose out on, and it, in my opinion, would be an even better role. But yeah,
my thing is, I want somebody who is like from the continent.
The same.
I want somebody who doesn't have to practice or get a speech coach for an accent. I want that shit to come through
naturally.
Speaking that shit since birth.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would do that shit like fucking what's the boy's name? the boy that was playing Cable and Thanos, I would just get the same motherfucker that's already in the MCU. I'd be like, hey, Lupita, what you doing right now? Yeah, and I know you in Black Panther. I know you in Black Panther, but here, look, just come on over here.
Variant. Yeah. It's an accident. They'll get over it.
Yeah. It's 1,000%.
Yeah, Lupita, get your ass over here, girl. Or what's that girl's name? Well, I think I don't know. She might be too old now. I don't know. She might be too old now, but there's the woman that used to be on oh god, she used to be on American Gods, Yetiti Badaki.
Oh my god, I know exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
I'll never forget that scene where she put that little guy in her thing.
Bruh.
Yeah, that shit was like, I don't know, happy feelings. So I was like, that's horrifying. But damn, I don't know what's going on. I have the weirdest boner right now.
It's like, RoboSaw was like,
something awoke in me that day. I can't explain it, but I haven't been the same.
It was a thing. But no, in all seriousness though, man, I just want to say first off, Donheim, thank you for that, and also for telling these people to just to do their fiduciary responsibility.
Speaking of fiduciary,
right?
Real quick, doesn't 50% of your dollars go to the alphabet? Well, YouTube was a little bit better than that. Twitch is 50%. YouTube is a little bit better, but
yes,
but worry not. On my to-do list is we're gonna get Blerd on game. We're gonna get a bot here. We're gonna hook up donos. You guys can give outside of YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, we do need to do that. Yes, that is the thing.
That way you're paying PayPal their 3%, whatever it is.
Right. Yeah.
We'll get it. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Honestly,
it's only been 24 episodes.
Yeah, no, we'll get it. We'll get that because honestly, when you said that, one of the things that actually crossed my mind was actually to look into that, but I kind of forgot. So I'm glad you said something about it. Another thing we're also gonna do is we're gonna get the fuck up out of here because I think we've actually kept.
I just got here.
Oh yeah, damn.
Just keep it live for another 30 minutes. Just leave Robo here on the air.
Nerd Large, she still got the accent though. I didn't say she needed to be. I said she needed to be from there, but not because of Storm, but just the accent.
Yeah, I would want someone like. I'm not gonna lie. I would want someone that is a more.
I know she's half African American. I know half of the American side, but it wasn't enough to get the accent away from her. She was a Kenyan goddess. I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It just I would like to see. Yeah, I would like to see that though, because I mean, let's be real here. We've literally had like Halle Berry. I love Halle Berry to death, but and while I see her as a black woman, I see her as that because I'm sorry, I live by the one drop rule. You got one drop in you, you black. I don't care that her mama is. Like, I think her mother's white, if I remember correctly. But even with that, I don't care. She's still black.
Yeah.
And
even if you disagree with that, don't matter because the people with the power see it like that. So
right. Yeah, no, same. I said like, hey, look, I live by the one drop rule, whether you like it or not. And then we also had, and I have no hate towards this woman because I feel like she honestly was taking a role that she felt that was something that was a dream for her to play, and that's Alexandra Shipp, who, if I'm not mistaken, also, I believe, is biracial. I would like to see someone who is an actual, like, full-blooded African woman. Like I'm talking, look, straight out the motherland. I would. That's what
North
and
like South American, indigenous, half nothing.
No ambiguity.
I want her darker than Ernie. I want her super chocolate.
Lots.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I hear ambiguity, I always think of that bald-headed bastard from Heels versus Baby Faces. Gender ambiguity. Fucking pronouns. Actually, I need that's another one. I need to make that drop. That's the other drop.
Fucking pronouns.
Fucking pronouns.
When you said bald headed, for some reason I remember that scene from Black Panther 2.
Oh, you bald headed.
You bald headed demon.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, I need to get that. Also, I don't know if did I. Oh, I don't know if I saved it because I actually made a. I actually made one. For oh wait, maybe it isn't here. Maybe we'll see.
That's a good one.
We I made one for us. And I don't know if it's gonna show up now because here, let's see. No, it's not gonna show up because I don't have it set up. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that later. But yeah, we're good here. We're good here. Let's
stop doing comments that make me want to talk. He's trying to sign us out, people. You're being selfish.
I'm sorry.
Robo, close the browser real quick. I'm trying to see something.
Wait.
Oh, that's the same sound you do when we talk about X-Men spoilers.
Yeah. Well, no. So, it's funny to me too because I saw a lot of people bring up Anna Diop, and that's actually the actress.
He's doing it too. He's doing it right now.
I ain't saying
well,
nothing.
it was really only because I saw it. But no, like if y'all go back, back when I used to do the whole thing where I would pick an actress to play, or like actor or actress to play a particular character, I was doing character breakdowns. If you go back and watch it, I was saying Anna Diop like 2-3 years ago, for Storm because she was already playing the fucking character on Titans. She was already playing the character on Titans, just not using her accent. So there you go. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I don't know who took us out last time. I think Cypher, you took us out last time, I believe.
It was me.
So, Robo, do you want to take us out?
Yeah, sure. Ladies, gentlemen, and MBs, that's the end of the show. You already know where you're at. This is the Blerd Without Fear Multiverse. Thank you for watching Nerds of Culture. I'm Robo of Left Face TV. This is Chris of Just Chris Cypher. Catch us out. Check the links in Discord. Don't forget to show up on Saturday and Thursday. Get them likes up.
Yeah, that's not what we need. Yeah, I need to find somebody to. We got. Actually, I'm gonna record myself doing that, so I don't have to say it all the time. But no, yes, thank you so much, and thank you for your time, your energy, everything. And I will say this is the last thing, as I always do. Thank you so much for watching. For Robo of Left Face TV, for Cypher of Just Chris Cypher, I'm the Blerd Without Fear, and Microsoft. You can go to hell.